Maybe we should talk about something having to do with sports.
Don't miss a minute of Kentucky Sports Radio.
I say that way. I don't want people to get their hopes up.
Kentucky Sports Radio.
It's kind of funny.
And now, Katy Perry.
Imagine going on stage without any guitars, or keyboards, drums, or a microphone, and being expected to roar. Tough, right? It's the same with our teachers who are using their own money so students can learn. DonorsChoose.org is a charity that helps teachers get what they need for students to succeed.
Join Katy Perry and donate at MakeRoarHappen.com.
Chinese military ships are off the coast of Alaska. Lisa Taylor explains.
The U.S. Coast Guard says all 4 of the ships were in international waters, but inside the U.S. exclusive economic zone, which goes out 200 miles from the shoreline. The Coast Guard says the
Chinese involuntary manslaughter trial today. Brian Shook with more.
Hannah Gutierrez-Reed was sentenced earlier this year in New Mexico to 18 months for involuntary manslaughter. Her attorney says she will be moved from prison to the courthouse, but will plead the Fifth and not offer testimony. The judge previously ruled Gutierrez-Reed cannot be granted immunity when the prosecutors tried to compel her to testify. Baldwin was rehearsing with a prop gun on the movie set when it went off, firing a live round and killing cinematographer Helena Hutchins in 2021.
For about a week, the mercury has been flirting with 130 degrees at the hottest place on Earth, Death Valley. Tammy Trujillo reports.
The desert trough 200 feet below sea level straddles the border between California and Nevada. It's attracting visitors who say they want to come and conquer the extreme heat. But officials warn of the real danger in trying that. A motorcyclist died in recent days succumbing to the oppressive heat. In past years, there have been other deaths. The area is a national park, but those in charge of promoting it say now is not the time to visit.
No word yet about a suspect or motive in the vandalism of Selena's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The legendary Tejano singer's star was found smeared with black paint on Monday, along with those of actress Heidi Conklin and musician Jenny Rivera. Fans cleaned up the paint as best they could, but Selena's and Rivera's stars were found vandalized again on Tuesday. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce reportedly hired professionals to clean up the mess. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Harrodsburg and Danville have been named as 2 of the coziest towns in the state of Kentucky. WorldAtlas.com recently released the 6 coziest towns in the state, with Harrodsburg and Danville making that list. For Harrodsburg, highlights include Shaker Village of Pleasant Hill, the Old Fort Harrod State Park, and the scenic areas like Harrington Lake and the Kentucky River Palisades. Meanwhile, Danville is highlighted for Constitution Square, the McDowell House, the Norton Center for the Arts, and the number of festivals the city hosts, like the Great American Brass Band Festival. You can see the entire list online at WorldAtlas.com. The Boyle County Public Library will be home to the State History and Genealogy Conference. The conference will feature over 30 presentations led by people throughout Kentucky and will also fill the library with vendors from both the community and statewide who have a focus on preserving, sharing, and researching history and genealogy. Some of the presentations will include the history of Harrington Lake, We Too, We Here, genealogy through photography, the history of the McDowell House Museum Garden, and others. The 2-day event will happen Friday and Saturday, August 9th and 10th, from 10 in the morning until 5:15 each day. Go to BoylePublib.org for more information. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Darling, I bought you a new vacuum cleaner from the WHBN swap shop. You know, you plug them in and they pick up dust and dirt.
Good, because I bought you a chainsaw from the swap shop. It cuts the dead trees out back.
Well, I bought you a new iron from the swap shop. Don't touch the hot side.
Hey, here's the new power drill from the swap shop. Honey, you hold the part that doesn't spin.
Well, here's the new washer from the swap shop. Be careful you don't fall in and get wet.
Advertise for free on WHBN Swap Shop at 734-4321. Monday through Friday, 9:30 and 3 o'clock here on the Rooster, 1420 WHBN.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday.
Call 859-715-7575.
They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
You need a stopper at the new Papa's Quick Stop for some knickknacks, gas and snacks, breakfast, lunch, and fried chicken with a bone. Papa's Quick Stop has a loyalty program, fast way to earn on every purchase you make. A swipe of your card is all it takes. Come see what they've done to the new place at Papa's Quick Stop. Come try their great breakfast, lunch specials, and save on all your gas, snacks, beer, and much, much more. Hey, Papa, can you stop at the Quick Stop in Danville, across from the fairgrounds? Now offering the full Candleberry collection. Candleberry at Papa.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Collins Construction and Roofing. Storm damage, framing work, insurance claims? Call Collins. 613-4397.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 92. Isolated showers and thunderstorms before 11 tonight. Mostly clear, low of 70. Sunny tomorrow, high of 93. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 69. Sunny and hot on Sunday, high of 96. Sunny and hot Monday, high of 97. Chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Tuesday. Sunny and hot, high of 97. Showers and thunderstorms likely on Wednesday. Mostly sunny, high of 92. Thursday, finally breaking the 90s. Thursday is going to be a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Partly sunny, high of 87. Right now under clear skies, we have 69 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:09. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 12th day of July. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, or Bergen, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number to use to register somebody to win that DQ ice cream cake. We're giving it away this morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday or anniversary between the 6th and the 12th. We have Riley Seagraves, Ian Selby, Tony Peevler, Fran Decker, Carson Logue, Jasmine Roberts, and Patty Rollins all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Now, we are doing birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all right? For today, Bo Hargis, Chad Boyd, Marvin Turpin, Ethan Lamb, Jamie Fleming, Gerald Denny, Dusty Wesley, Caitlin Riggs, Joe Ballard, Aaron Fonz, and Ian Selby. Tomorrow, Carol Ear, Wendy Mayfield, Marlon Sparks, Christy Warren, Ann Janelle McClure, Nikita Rigsby, Tim Gray, another Caitlin Riggs, and Christina Hill. Sunday, Paul Ragusa, Bradley Caldwell, John Hamble, John Welsh Jr., Stephen Marshall, Tyler Short, and Caitlin Lowe.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much, Martina, for coming out so early to sing happy birthday. Do I dare try it? To Caitlin, Tyler, Stephen, John, Bradley, Paul, Christian, Caitlin, Tim, Nikita, Ann, Christy, Marlon, Wendy, Kara, Ian, Aaron, Joy, Caitlin, Dusty, Gerald, Jamie, Ethan, Marvin, Chad, and Bo. Whew, I made it. All right. Now, let me give you the first of 2 times. The answers to the DQ Today Is quiz. All right, there's 6 things today is. All you have to do is remember one of the 6 things. Be the first in if you not won this month, and you pick your winning up within 30 days. The only 2 rules we have. If you are first in after the 7:30 weather forecast, wait till then, all right? Make it fair for everyone. If you're first in, you'll pick up a tasty treat from DQ or Happy Tastes Good. Are you ready to find out what today is? Let's do it. Today is Different Colored Eyes Day, Etch-a-Sketch Day. Remember those? National Eat Your Jell-O Day, National French Fry Day, National Pecan Pie Day, and New Conversations Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Celebrate. There, I said it. Power Hour number 1, kids. We officially start the weekend for those of you getting up right now with this. thank you, Fred. We so enjoy hearing from you every hour Friday morning to get our weekend started a little early because we can, all right? Now, life hack. Quick, do-it-yourself ice packs. Soak a sponge, put it in zip-sealed plastic bag, and freeze it overnight. The bag will keep any water from getting out, and the sponge will reabsorb it so you can refreeze it again and again. Positive thoughts. There's just some magic in truth and honesty in openness. Speaking of openness, I can't open it. There we go. It's in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. And everything you can imagine it is real. So there you go. Great stuff on this Friday morning. Let's see. Speaking of which, we've got another fun thing to do. This is courtesy of the Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network as we proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
The band Perry.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honored America with the playing of our national anthem, and that was the band Perry Style, as we celebrate the 41st birthday of singer Kimberly Perry with the Perry Band, all right? So that just leaves me, kids, to tell you, I told you we would get here to Friday morning. Sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air.
The following program contains material not suitable for children.
What?
Adults.
Uh-oh.
Or childish adults.
Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. I go to work, I ain't lazy, but sometimes it drives me crazy. Woo, so much work that I find I start to lose my mind. But when Friday comes along, I'm so glad to be alive, 'cause I know later tonight I'm gonna party overtime. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. Another week, I made it through. Now I know just what to do. I'm gonna scream when I get home. Woo, call my friends up on the phone. We're gonna have a ball, so much fun it's out of sight. So you better not expect us home till late on Sunday night. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday.
Let me kiss it.
Thank God it's Friday.
It is definitely Friday.
Ooh, I feel it!
I feel like eating meatloaf, not pancakes.
Okay, feels like my hair is growing. We're not getting any younger.
You know, there was a time when I did think I was getting younger, but it turns out that that was my medication.
Ma'am, are you taking any medication?
The grown-up in me likes the prospect of fun.
Oh, God, should we ask somebody for help? It's party time.
I like it, I love it, I want some more
What if I find myself stranded in a snow cave with a stern but comely lady geologist, both of us knowing that our only chance for survival is the heat from our naked bodies?
May I use your restroom? I took a laxative and a stool hardener. Oh, and they're fighting it out in there.
Look, this is my reputation we're talking about here.
My time machine has been activated.
Time machine?
Yay!
I love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard. I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's oven, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Friday is my happy day, always feeling snappy day. Monday is a crappy day. When Monday comes, I'm feeling bummed, 'cause the weekend is through. Friday is on, soon we'll be free.
I love Friday.
And happy hour, you will find me.
Love Friday.
At 5 o'clock, it's quitting time. At 5 o'clock, I'll scream 'cause I love Fridays.
Oh, don't we all just love Fridays? The weekend is upon us. We all live for our weekends, don't we? It is 6:18 and a half. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. What do we got coming up? I'm glad you asked. We've got Joe's Look at Sports, NBC Entertainment news from our local businesses. We ask your kind attention to and support all our mom and pops year-round, help them to survive and thrive. Backbone of America, don't you know? Bottom of the hour news from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast. We'll have some laughs, and we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. Next hour, Steve Bertram's Sports Report after all the news is at 7 o'clock. 7:15 or thereabouts after Steve's sports program, we'll have a look at UK sports with the voice of the Wildcats, Tom Leach. 7:20, Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35, DQ Today is Quiz. 7:45, the good news from Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance. 8 o'clock hour, we'll be checking in the Mercer County Humane Society with Karen Aubrey, about 8:20. 8:45, random facts from David Hopewell. 8:50, Kim King State Rep Report. Then after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, we'll have Betty Smothers sitting in for Larry the Legend Sanders and be talking and some musical things that are going to be going on. Speaking of which, another sad note to pass along that Dave Loggins, where did I do with that sheet now? We've got so many sheets here that here it is. He died Wednesday. His biggest hits, and we'll play that later. Please come to Boston. I just played it yesterday by Confederate Railroad, too. He wrote hits for Three Dog Night, Ray Charles, Smokey Robinson, Joan Baez, Don Williams, Johnny Cash, Toby Keith, Gary Morris, Winona Judd, Alabama, Lee Greenwood, Reba McEntire, Tanya Tucker, Restless Heart, Kenny Rogers, and Willie Nelson. He holds the record for being the only unsigned artist to ever win a CMA award for his 1986 duet with Anne Murray, Nobody Loves Me Like You Do. Loggins, who is Kenny Loggins' second cousin, is also an inductee in the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame and penned the song Augusta, which is the longest-running sports theme in history for the Augusta Masters Golf Tournament. Loggins was 76, leaving behind three sons, Quinn Loggins, Kyle Loggins, and Dylan Loggins. Again, Kenny Loggins has passed away. We'll celebrate a couple of his songs coming up. Time now to celebrate sports with Joe. You got any NFL news for us, Joe?
A longtime NFL defensive coordinator dies. A Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher makes history. Bill Belichick gets a media gig. Those are the headlines on this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis, guiding you through these Friday morning sports. Starting off in the NFL, where Monty Kiffin, a longtime college and NFL coach and the father of Ole Miss football coach Lane Kiffin, died Thursday at the age of 84. Monty Kiffin spent his final years working for his son in Oxford, most recently as an analyst. He first began coaching football in 1966 at his alma mater, Nebraska. Kiffin became one of the game's most respected defensive minds, working at 9 universities and for 7 NFL organizations over the course of his career. He found his greatest success with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Running his famous and widely imitated Tampa 2 defense, Kiffin helped the Buccaneers win Super Bowl 37 as the team's defensive coordinator. The Bucs were the league's top defense that season, one of the best ever, allowing just 12.3 points per game on the way to the title. The organization inducted inducted Kiffin, who served as the Bucs' defensive coordinator from 1996 to 2008, into its Ring of Honor in 2021. In Major League Baseball, Paul Skeens presented an overwhelming final argument to start Major League Baseball's All-Star Game. The Pittsburgh Pirates right-hander pitched 7 no-hit innings and struck out 11 Milwaukee Brewers in Thursday's 1-0 win, capping a dominant 11-start run to begin his career, barely a year after he was selected with the first overall pick in the draft out of LSU. It marked the second time he threw at least 6 no-hit innings and struck out 11, exceeding his outing in his second Major League start against the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field. Hall of Famer Nolan Ryan is the only other pitcher in the history of Major League Baseball with 2 starts of at least 6 no-hit innings and 11 strikeouts in one season. Ryan did that in 1973. Skeens' feat capped a startling 2 months since making his Major League debut back on May the 11th. In the NFL, 8-time Super Bowl winning coach Bill Belichick has found another gig for the upcoming NFL season. The CW network announced Thursday that Belichick will be an analyst on Inside the NFL. He'll join host Ryan Clark, a Super Bowl champion safety, Pro Bowl wide receiver Chad Johnson, and 2-time Super Bowl champion defensive end Chris Long. Inside the NFL is entering its 48th season and will open its second season on the CW Friday, August 30th. Quote, not only is Belichick one of the most accomplished coaches in NFL history, but his knowledge and passion for football is truly unmatched, said Dennis Miller. He's the president of the CW network. Miller is. Fans will now get the chance to hear his insights and better understand the nuances of the game from the master himself. And staying in the NFL, the Tennessee Titans are continuing their offseason overhaul by adding another marquee name. 3-time Pro Bowl safety Jamal Adams agreed to terms in a deal with the Titans on Thursday. Adams, who's 28, was released by the Seahawks in March after spending 4 seasons with the organization. The Seahawks gave up 2 first-round picks to acquire Adams from the Jets in 2020 and then signed him in 2021 to a 4-year, $70 million deal that made him the NFL's highest-paid safety. Those are the headlines on this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
John Bon Jovi mourning the death of his mom. The Jersey rock icon's mom, Carol Bon Jovi, died 3 days before her 84th birthday. Bon Jovi told Page Six she was a force to be reckoned with. In the past, he said his mom was a big supporter of the band when he was in his teens, and she even founded his fan club. Jacob Noel thinks Rome Ramirez is ripping people off while touring as Sublime with Rome. Jacob, who's the son of late Sublime frontman Bradley Noel, told Consequence he thinks Ramirez should disclose that Sublime is a different band than Sublime with Rome, which he says doesn't have any original members. This comes as Noel is currently doing shows with Bud Gaw and Eric Wilson under the Sublime name. And comedian John Mulaney and actress Olivia Munn have tied the knot. The couple got married over the weekend at a small ceremony at a friend's house in New York with only their young son and a witness in attendance. They began dating in 2021. And Flava Flav is now the official hype man for Team USA water polo.
Girls playing this water polo, they out there busting their ass, making the United States look good. So that's what I'm trying to do with these girls, to give them a more powerful feeling, a more confident feeling, to go out and get that 4th gold medal.
The Public Enemy co-founder working the crowd in Berkeley this week at the women's team's final exhibition game ahead of the upcoming Olympics. The star signed a 5-year deal with the organization, announced earlier this month. That's entertainment. I'm Liz Warner, NBC News Radio.
Imagine if you had 100 years to dedicate yourself to fun and wonder. That's exactly what Kentucky State Parks is celebrating this year. 100 years of unmatched scenery and history, with guided hikes and acclaimed golf, plus all kinds of cozy lodging and accommodations. Dedicate your weekends to creating memories that last a lifetime at parks.ky.gov.
Now available at Farmers National Bank, free checking and a free gift. Simply open a new Farmers National Bank personal or business checking account and receive a free gift. Minimum required deposit is only $50. We make the process fast and easy. Call 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our 12 convenient locations. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Perryville, Stanford, Liberty, and Middleburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. Sit quietly and we will control all that you hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to...
Radio Rick in the morning on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM, WHBN The Rooster.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road.
This is the Kentucky Network.
An update on sports wagering in Kentucky as Governor Andy Beshear says revenue is beating all predictions.
Just 10 months have passed since I placed the first sports wagering bet, and I almost won, even though we spotted Duke 3 wins at that point. But revenue is beating all predictions, and sports wagering continues to be an entertainment source that Kentuckians enjoy.
Preliminary numbers indicate the state has collected $37 million in taxes and licensing fees since the launch of sports betting 10 months ago.
Preliminary numbers indicate that over $37.2 million has been collected by Treasury from sports wagering taxes and licensing fees.
Most of the revenue will go into Kentucky's public pension system. A small percentage will go into a fund to help combat problem gambling. A man has been taken into custody for the alleged torture and killing of a family dog. Kenneth Wingard was arrested in Boyle County Tuesday. Deputies say he admitted to shooting a beagle when he was drunk. Cops learned Wingard was staying with a family at their home on Nemour Road when the dog killing happened. The state's real property tax rate has declined for the 4th straight year. Governor Andy Beshear on Thursday said the rate is dropping to 10.9 cents per $100 of assessed value, which is down from last year's 11.4 cents. The decrease is about $5 per $100,000 assessment. The UK Wildcats have released their 2024-25 non-conference basketball schedule. The non-conference games announced include Duke on November 12th at the State Farm Champions Classic, Clemson at the SEC ACC Challenge on December 3rd, and Gonzaga on December 7th in the Battle of Seattle. The Cats will also tip off against Louisville in December. The season begins at Rupp Arena on November 4th against Horizon League foe Wright State from Dayton, Ohio. The 13-game SEC schedule will be announced at a later date. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The wait is over. Dell Technologies Black Friday and July deals are live. Check out incredible savings on select laptops and more, like the XPS 15, powered by Intel Core processors. The XPS 15 brings you the perfect balance of power and portability, plus stellar visuals and immersive sound. When you shop online at Dell.com/deals, you'll have access to exceptional tech and electronics, plus free shipping on everything. Don't miss out on Black Friday and July savings at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
Sunny today with a high of 92. Isolated showers and thunderstorms before 11 tonight. Mostly clear, low of 70. Sunny tomorrow, high of 93. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 69. Sunny and hot on Sunday, high of 96. Starting work week off on Monday, sunny and hot, high of 97. Right now, we have clear skies, 68 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:33. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 12th day of July. Rady Rick, glad to be along with you on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. You ready to laugh? We got some laughs queued up just for you. This first one is called Homer Simpson Sings Sabrina Carpenter Songs.
Coming soon, we found out the voice of Bart Simpson is Sabrina Carpenter's aunt. But what about Homer Simpson? It's Homer Simpson sings Sabrina Carpenter's hits.
Now think about beer every night. Oh, isn't it great? I guess so. Seriously, I think about beer all the time. Beer.
You'll love Homer's take on Sabrina's hit songs.
I feel so much better when I eat a giant donut. Yum.
It's Homer Simpson sings Sabrina Carpenter's hits.
Please, please, please don't steal my beer because I need beer. Beer.
Coming soon.
Passenger eats flight attendant's uniform.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. If you look to your right, you'll see some mountains. And if you look in the center aisle, you'll see a crazy lady eating a piece of our flight attendant's uniform. And that's just fine. Yes, we've run out of snacks on this flight, so flight attendants will be coming around letting you eat parts of their uniform. Our flight attendant Jeffrey will be coming around with a delicious pair of socks. Feel free to take a nibble of those. And our flight attendant Sarah is wearing a real pretty bow in her hair. Feel free to sink your teeth into that thing. In the event of an emergency, oxygen masks will fall from the ceiling. Feel free to eat those too. Who cares? Eat what you want. We know you have a choice which airline you fly, and we're glad you chose the one where you can just eat random stuff. Why not?
Insect helper.
I'm a busy mom, and dinner time can be a little hectic.
That's why there's Insect Helper. Yes, now insect-filled meals are a snap, so you can focus on what's really important.
My kids just love Insect Helper, right?
It's delicious.
And with tasty recipes like ladybug lasagna and dung beetle burger, the options are limitless.
I can really taste the cockroaches and crickets. It's so good.
And good for you. Thanks, Insect Helper.
New Insect Helper. It's the good stuff your whole family will go for.
More Insect Helper, please.
In stores now.
Mars House Hunters.
Coming up on Mars House Hunters, Phil and Marcia are looking for a home that's spacious, has great curb appeal, and is located in the new colony that SpaceX is building on Mars. Let's see if Elon Musk can help them find what they're looking for.
And if you look over here, you'll see the kitchen. As you can see, it's a small portion of the larger self-contained bubble that you will be living in.
Ooh, I like the self-generating produce.
I could really see us eating our lab-grown meals in here.
Yes, very nice. And over here, you'll see the sleep pods. You lie in them, and they flash freeze your bodies, so you can hibernate for years. Yeah.
Don't forget to set your alarm, honey.
So what do you say?
Well, that's nice, but...
It's on Mars, so, we'll probably die.
Oh, you'll most definitely die.
It's all coming up on Mars House Hunters, only on HGTV.
Stranded Astronaut Hotline.
Thank you for calling Boeing Customer Service. If you're one of our pilots, press 1. If you're one of our astronauts, press 2. Okay, if you happen to be stuck in space, please press 1. Oh boy, I was afraid this would happen. If you'd like instructions on what to do to be, not stuck in space, press 1. Well, that's a shame, because this is my first day. I really have no idea what you should do. Let me connect you with somebody who knows what to do. Please hold. Hey, does anybody know what the astronauts should do if they're stuck in space? I have them on hold, and I don't really know what to tell them. Huh? That they're just out of luck? well, I don't want to tell them that. I thought I pressed the hold button. Hey, so ignore everything you just heard. Everything's going to be just fine. Yeah, that's the ticket. So I guess call back later when my supervisor gets here. Good luck.
Finally, bacteria on hands?
Research has shown that women's hands have more bacteria on them than men's hands.
Who left their sweaty jockstrap on the floor?
Sorry.
I'm tired of picking this up, you know.
Join us tonight as we try to unravel the mystery of how that could be.
The baby needs changing. Here, you take him.
What?
I gotta go to work.
What could possibly lead to women having more bacteria on their hands than men?
Honey, the cat puked on the rug again. So I'm not cleaning it. I got bowling with the guys. See ya.
Be watching as we explore the strange and puzzling question, why does man's
How can he miss the toilet from right in front of it?
tonight?
All right, thank you very much. It is 6:38. It's time for us to kick it with Kenneth Riley, and we're going to kick it with the Byrds as we celebrate tomorrow Roger McGuinn, singer-songwriter, guitarist with the Byrds. Roger McGuinn will be 82 years old tomorrow as we kick it with Kenneth Riley.
Take me for a trip upon your magic swirling ship. All my senses have been stripped, and my hands can't feel to grip, and my toes too numb to step. Wait only for my boot heels to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere. I'm ready for to fade onto my own parade. Cast your dancing spell my way. I promise to go under it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you.
There's a good memory from the past. The Byrds, Mr. Tambourine Man, as Roger McGuinn. He is a singer-songwriter guitarist with the old group The Byrds there. He'll be 82 years old tomorrow, all right? And it is coming up at 6:41. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Now, here are the best foods to bring every type of outing to this summer. The pool or the beach. Fresh cut fruit is perfect for pool or beach days because it tastes nice and cold and helps replenish lost sugars and hydration. At a Major League ballpark, a lot of people don't know that you can bring food into several Major League stadiums. Salty snacks like nuts or Chex Mix or small pre-made sandwiches are the way to go here. An outdoor concert, go for low-maintenance foods like a hoagie or a wrap. Check for restrictions on booze, but opt for canned wine instead of big glass bottles. And a picnic. Everybody thinks to pack their own basket, but takeout food like sandwiches or a bucket of fried chicken is really underrated for a summer picnic. So the best foods to bring to your summer outing. Coming up, we're going to give you some great information from our local businesses, what they have to say, and your weather forecast and health report. All of that just for you for listening to WHBN. Haven FM.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
The innovation you've been waiting for is here. The Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. Built on the 16X Cheez-It platform with the first flavor matrix stable to make a Cheez-It Tostada possible. Enough to power a crunch wrap. Because if you want to change the world, you have to bring something big to the table. Think big and order the Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for limited time only, while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies.
I can't believe tax season is here already. Look at all this info I have to enter.
Phil's small accounting firm is growing in numbers.
Why didn't I take that typing class in high school?
A data entry specialist could really help him in a crunch.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
The only thing hotter than the weather is the hot July deals at your Harrodsburg DQ. For a limited time while supplies last, Under the Rainbow Shakes are just half price. Puppy Chow Sugar Cookie Blizzards are a cool half price. Plus, for the month of July, with any combos you purchase, you will receive a free side salad. Now that's cool. Blizzard of the month is the Salted Caramel Truffle. Keep cool with hot savings in July at your Harrodsburg DQ, where happy tastes good.
Hi, I'm Adam Hopkins, security officer at Farmers National Bank. If a friend you haven't spoken with in years contacts you via social media with a great way to make some big money, it's a scam. If this has happened or is happening to you, please give us a call at Farmers National Bank. We're always happy to help.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 92. Isolated showers and thunderstorms before 11 tonight. Mostly clear, low of 70. Tomorrow, sunny, high of 93. Mostly clear tomorrow night, a low of 69. Sunny and hot on Sunday, high of 96. Sunny and hot Monday, high of 97. Right now, we have clear skies. 68 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:45.
The Republican National Committee is adopting a new platform more closely aligned with Donald Trump's positions. The platform softens language on the issue of abortion and says Republicans will oppose late-term abortion while supporting policies that advance prenatal care, access to birth control, and IVF. One person in Oregon has gotten sick after eating a brand of candies made with a potentially harmful chemical found in mushrooms. Nationwide, 58 people have been affected, with 30 hospitalizations. Diamond Shrums makes chocolate bars, cones, and gummies sold under brands including Micro and Mega Extreme Dose. The chemical can cause seizures, agitation, involuntary muscle contractions, loss of consciousness, nausea, and vomiting. Also, an abnormal heart rate and hypertension. Health updates, Sarah Lee Kessler, NBC News Radio.
Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
Should I run or stay? On one hand, I'm thinking that I'm better than love, but then on the other, what a way to go. What kind of fix have I got me into? I'm darned if I don't, danged if I do. She's got me wild, tongue-tied beside myself. I'm tough, talk me down, I might need help. Hold me back, boy. saying wait. On one hand, I'm thinking that I'm better than love, but then on the other, want a way to go. What kind of fix have I got me into? I'm darned if I don't, danged if I do. Yeah, on one hand I'm thinking that I'm better than love, but then on the other, want a way to go. What kind of fix have I got me into? I'm darned if I don't, danged if I do. Yeah, on one hand I'm thinking that I'm better than love, but then on the other, want a way to go. What kind of fix have I got me into? Well, I'm darned if I don't, danged if I do. Yeah, I'm darned if I don't, danged if I do. Yeah, I'm darned if I don't, danged if I do.
You slipped off your wedding band and tucked it deep inside my hand. Forced a smile and headed towards the door. And as you walked out, I heard you say, things just haven't been going our way, and I don't love you anymore. Now after the day I had, I could have done without that. I'd rather watch the house we built burn to the ground, stand out in the pouring rain, let the good Lord strike me down, than to sit here and watch you walk away. Anything would be better than your goodbye on a bad day. I've seen that look, I can always tell it means stay away from me and go straight to hell. That's exactly where I'll be when you're gone. And after a day like this, my whole world's gone wrong. I'd rather watch the house we built burn to the ground and stand out in the pouring rain, let the good Lord strike me down, than to sit here and watch you walk away. Anything would be better than your goodbye on a bad day. The whole holds me down. Now how can I keep going when you're not around? I'd rather watch the house we built burn to the ground and stand out in the pouring rain, let the good Lord strike me down, than to sit here and have my whole world walk away. Anything would be better than your goodbye on a bad day.
Shannon Lawson. Goodbye and a Bad Day. Shannon Lawson, country singer, is 51 years old today. And before that, we heard from Shenandoah. Darned if I don't, danged if I do. It is 6:52 and a half. You are getting it on WHBN, AM and FM.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Get ready for a magical undersea adventure at B&L Jewelers Pearl Palooza. Join us on August 3rd from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for an unforgettable experience. Come in and open an oyster to reveal your very own unique pearl. Once you've discovered your pearl, choose from a stunning selection of pendants to create a personalized, one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry. But that's not all. Have your picture taken with a live mermaid. Make memories that will sparkle just as much as your new pearl pendant. Tickets are just $10 per person. Buy yours today at bnljewelers.com or visit us in store. Don't miss out on this pearltastic event. Pearl Palooza, only at B&L Jewelers, where treasures from the sea meet stunning craftsmanship. Tickets are limited, purchase required to participate. Get ready to make waves with your new pearl pendant and meet a mermaid. Tickets are just $10 per person. Buy yours today at bnljewelers.com or visit us in store. See you at B&L Jewelers on August 3rd, Danville Manor Shopping Center.
This is Parable's own Alyssa Ray. I got my start on American Idol. You can get your start weekday mornings 6 till 10 with Radio Rick on 99.5 WHBN The Rooster.
If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song. Lord, make me a rainbow. I'll shine down on my mother. She'll know I'm safe with you when she stands under my colors. Oh, and life ain't always what you think it ought to be. No, ain't even gray, but she buries her baby. The sharp knife of a short life. Well, I've had just enough time. If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song, the sharp knife of a short life. Well, I've had just enough time, and I'll be wearing white when I come into your kingdom. I'm as green as the ring on my little cold finger. I've never known the loving of a man, but it sure felt nice when he was holding my hand. There's a boy here in town says you'll love me forever. Who would have thought forever could be severed by the sharp knife of a short life? Well, I've had just enough So put on your best boys and I'll wear my pearls. What I never did is done. A penny for my thoughts, oh no, I'll sell them for $1. They're worth so much more after I'm a goner. And maybe then you'll hear the words I've been singing. Funny when you're dead, how people start listening.
Country and more. WHBN.
Fleetwood Mac everywhere. Christy McVie, singer with Fleetwood Mac, was born on this date in 1943, expired in 2022. You got it right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, your community voice since 1955, FM 99.5, AM 1420, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. It's 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. Former President Barack Obama and Nancy Pelosi have held private meetings about the future of President Biden's 2024 campaign. Mark Mayfield with the story.
CNN reports both Obama and the ex-House Speaker have expressed worries about Biden's mental fitness and how difficult it will be for him to beat Donald Trump. The meetings come as 16 congressional Democrats have called on Biden to exit the race. CNN reporters spoke with over a dozen members of Congress and people in touch with Obama and Pelosi, and many have allegedly said the end of Biden's candidacy feels clear. The news comes the same day that Biden spoke at an hour-long press conference. I'm Mark Mayfield.
President Biden says he wants voters to see more of him during that rare solo press conference. Biden was asked about calls from Democrats to drop his re-election bid over concerns about his mental fitness.
I'm determined on running, but I think it's important that I allay fears by let them see me out there.
Biden added he's going to try to make the case for his candidacy. At least 13 congressional Democrats are calling on Biden to end his re-election bid. Actress Shelley Duvall is dead at the age of 75. She starred in several beloved movies after being discovered by director Robert Altman's crew in the 1970s.
You just have to find something that you love doing and make a living at it.
According to multiple reports, Duvall died in her sleep due to complications from diabetes at her home in Blanco, Texas. She's best known for her role in the classic horror The Shining. She's also known for appearing in McCabe and Mrs. Miller, Nashville, and Thieves Like Us. Duvall turned to producing in the 1980s, creating children's programming, including the Peabody Award-winning Fairy Tale Theater. She passed just 4 days after her 75th birthday. On Wall Street, stock futures are flat after the S&P 500 suffered its worst day since April. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
The wait is over. Dell Technologies Black Friday and July deals are live. Check out incredible savings on select laptops and more, like the XPS 15, powered by Intel Core processors. The XPS 15 brings you the perfect balance of power and portability, plus stellar visuals and immersive sound. When you shop online at Dell.com/deals, you'll have access to exceptional tech and electronics, plus free shipping on everything. Don't miss out on Black Friday and July savings at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Are you tired of high cable TV rates? Sign up for Dish today and get a $500 bonus offer while supplies last. Plus, lock in your price for 2 years guaranteed. Call All-American Dish, your Dish authorized retailer now.
800-296-1251. 800-296-1251. That's 800-296-1251. Offers require credit qualification, 24-month commitment, early termination.
Jury deliberations are set to start this morning in New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez's corruption trial. Kristen Marks reports.
4 days of closing arguments wrapped up Thursday, followed by the prosecution's rebuttal rejecting the defense's claims that it was Menendez's wife, Nadine, who accepted gifts of cash and gold bars and that her husband didn't know anything about it. Prosecutors asked, how did Menendez's fingerprints end up on the money? The defense, meanwhile, called the evidence rotten to the core. Menendez is charged with 16 felony counts, accused of taking bribes from local businessmen in exchange for political favors, as well as acting as a foreign agent for Egypt. 2 businessmen are also charged, along with Nadine Menendez, who will be tried separately.
A suspect is in custody after a Texas detective was shot and killed early Thursday in what they're calling an ambush. Sheriff Ed Gonzalez says the Harris County Sheriff's Department is mourning the loss of 28-year-old Deputy Fernando Esqueda.
He's an amazing young man, taken far too soon, a hero. He was a true crime fighter that always was go, 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 and was just loved serving and protecting the people.
Authorities say the suspect, Ronald Palmer Jr., has been arrested after less than 24 hours on the run. It all started Wednesday night at a Little Caesars Pizza in Northeast Houston, where Palmer, upset that his order was wrong, allegedly pulled a gun on an employee, pistol whipped him, and then fled in a vehicle. Esqueda reported he had found the car, and another deputy speaking on the phone with him heard what sounded like an ambush. Esqueda and his car were found riddled with bullets. He later died at a nearby hospital. Detroit officials are addressing the block party issue in the city after 21 people were shot and 2 of them died over the weekend. Police Chief James White says that shouldn't have happened.
I am not happy with this. I'm pissed off. And we should all be pissed off.
White says they're cracking down on illegal block parties, focusing on pop-up parties that involve hundreds of people late into the night. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Michael. It is 7:05. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Time for local news with Joe. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on a bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The city of Harrisburg took the first step toward designating the Harrisburg Armory, which is the current home of the Harrisburg Community Center, as a local landmark. The Harrisburg Herald says the building was one of 8 armories built by the Works Progress Administration in the early 1940s and was the home of Company D of the 192nd Tank Battalion, the Harrisburg Tankers. Because the city owns the building, they needed to grant permission before the process could move forward, which they did at the most recent city commission meeting. A man staying with someone in Boyle County killed that person's dog and then tried to hide it in his truck. The incident happened Tuesday when deputies were called to Needmore Road in Boyle County in reference to a missing beagle. Deputies responded and found shell casings in the backyard and kennel, blood on the outside of the doghouse, and the porch of the home. The investigation led them to Kenneth Wingard, who had been staying at that home. When deputies made contact with him, they say Wingard admitted to shooting the dog when he was drunk, then hid the carcass in the floorboard of his truck, locked it, and left the area. Deputies recovered the deceased beagle and returned it to its owner. Meanwhile, Wingard is charged with first-degree wanton endangerment, tampering with physical evidence, and the torture of a dog or a cat with serious physical injury or death. He was lodged in the Boyle County Jail. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. I'm inviting you in to experience how we are the #1 volume retail dealer for June 2024 in Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass, Danville, Kentucky, or online at www.stuartpowell.com.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Gray with the Mercer County Tourist Commission, and we are excited to officially announce the launch of our new app, Visit Mercer County KY. Head on over to the App Store, type in Visit Mercer County KY. You should see the new city logo with the navy background and the white H. Home screen here has attractions, food and drink, lodging, to-do, events, my plan, login, notifications, and tutorials. We are excited about the launch of the new app, and whether you're a local, it enhances your experience when you come to Mercer County.
The innovation you've been waiting for is here. The Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. Built on the 16X Cheez-It platform with the first flavor matrix stable enough to make a Cheez-It tostada possible and cheesy enough to power a crunch wrap. Because if you want to change the world, you have to bring something big to the table. Think big and order the Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for participation which varies.
I can't believe tax season is here already. Look at all this info I have to enter.
Phil's small accounting firm is growing in numbers.
Why didn't I take that typing class in high school?
A data entry specialist could really help him in a crunch.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sonny. It's going to be sunny Ransdell today with a high of 92. Tonight, isolated showers and thunderstorms before 11, mostly clear, low of 70. Sunny tomorrow, high of 93. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 69. Sunny and hot on Sunday, high of 96. Sunny and hot on Monday, high of 97. Chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Tuesday, sunny and hot, high of 97. Showers and thunderstorms likely on Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 92. Break in the 90s finally on Thursday. Chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny, high of 87. Right now, let's do a weather flanger updater. We've got partly sunny skies and 68 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:10. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 12th day of July. Radio Rick, glad to have you along. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number is the one that you need to use if you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway. We're doing another one this morning before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday anniversary between the 6th and the 12th, we have signed up right now Patty Rollins, Jasmine Roberts, Carson Logue, Fran Decker, Tony Peevler, Ian Selby, and Riley Seagraves, all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. All right, birthdays. Now, we got a wealth of them because we do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, so let's take a look and see who we have for today. We have Ian Selby, Aaron Fonz, Joy Ballard, Caitlin Riggs, Dusty Wesley, Gerald Denny, Jamie Fleming, Ethan Lamb, Marvin Turpin, Chad Boyd, and Bo Hargis. Tomorrow, Darlene Coulter, Christina Hill, Caitlin Riggs, and a different one, Tim Gray, Nikita Rigsby, and Janelle McClure, Christy Warren, Marlon Sparks, Wendy Mayfield, Carol Lear. On Sunday, Caitlin Logue, Tyler Short, Stephen Marshall, John Welsh, John Hamble, Bradley Caldwell, and Paul Ragusa.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Neil McCoy, for stopping by to sing happy birthday to our birthdayers. All right, kids, for the second time, I am going to give you the 6 things today is for the DQ Today Is quiz. All you have to do, your assignment, is just to pick out one of the 6 things. Be the first in after the 7:30 weather forecast. Wait till then, all right? We'll have K&N News or local news, then the weather forecast. Wait till then. Make it fair for everyone. If you're first in, haven't won this month, I will give you a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good, all right? Are you ready to find out what today is? Let's do it. Today is Different Colored Eyes Day, Etch-a-Sketch Day. Remember how much fun those were? Eat Your Jell-O Day, National French Fry Day, National Pecan Pie Day, New Conversations Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Celebrate Power Hour number 2. We're celebrating the start of the weekend for those getting up right now because we do this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We so look forward to hearing from you Friday mornings each hour to start the weekend off. All right, here is your life hack. Quick do-it-yourself ice packs. Soak a sponge, put it in a zip-sealed plastic bag, and freeze it overnight. The bag will keep any water from getting out, and the sponge will reabsorb it so you can refreeze it again and again. Your positive thoughts. Everything you can imagine is real. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. And there's just some magic in truth and honesty and openness. There you go. And speaking of truth and openness, we have got Steve Bertram's Sportsiness coming up right after a couple of messages here. We have a look at UK sports with Tom Leach, 7:20 Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35 DQ Today Is quiz. 7:45 the good news from Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. 8 o'clock hour. Mercer County Humane Society's Karen Aubrey. We'll be talking with her. 8:45 random facts from David Hopewell. Kim King, State Rep Report at about 8:50. Then after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, Betty Smothers will be sitting in for Larry the Legend Sanders. We've got all of that for you and a whole lot more and great information. So, kids, it just behooves me to not tell you to sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air on this Friday, July 12th. Oh, get up, move around if you've been at work. Oh, stretch.
It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. Working makes me a tired man. That's why I'm a Friday faggot. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. I'm inviting you in to experience how we are the #1 volume retail dealer for June 2024 in Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass, Danville, Kentucky, or online at www.stuartpowell.com.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Pearson Coody is the first-round leader at the PGA Zisco Championship outside Nicholasville at the Championship Keene Trace Course. Coody shot an 11-under par 61 for a 3-shot lead. Local favorite Josh Teeter had a 69 and is tied for 60th place. The tournament runs through Sunday. In Scotland, at the Genesis Scottish Open, Kentucky native Justin Thomas had a 62 for the first-round lead there. In baseball Thursday, Tyler Stevenson homered twice and drove in 5 runs as Cincinnati bombed Colorado 8-1 to take 3 out of 4 from the Rockies. Hunter Green, who's been chosen for the National League All-Stars, allowed 1 run on 2 hits and struck out 10 in 6 innings of work. Stevenson, by the way, has homered in 3 straight games now. The Reds host the Marlins for 3 games this weekend as they head into the All-Star break. Elsewhere, Pittsburgh rookie Paul Skeens no-hit Milwaukee over 7 innings in the Pirates' 1-0 win. They wound up with a 2-hitter. It was the Diamondbacks 1, Braves 0, Tigers 10, Guardians 1, Rays 5, Yankees 4, Cubs 8, Orioles 0, and Phillies 5, Dodgers 1. Other winners were the Astros, Blue Jays, Mariners, Mets, and Red Sox. Hometown Radio brings you NASCAR action this weekend from Pocono Raceway. Join us tomorrow at 2:30 for Xfinity Racing. Airtime is at 1:30 Sunday afternoon for Cup action. Both races air on WHIR FM 1039. Team USA men's basketball has received its Olympic schedule in Paris. They'll be in Group C with Serbia, Puerto Rico, and South Sudan. Team USA has 3 former Kentucky players on its roster: Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, and Bam Adebayo. The Americans begin group play Sunday, July 28th against Serbia. Team USA is coached by Steve Kerr. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Reed Shepherd prepares for his NBA Summer League debut tonight. This is a look at UK sports.
Raider Auction Company's Summer Farm Equipment Auction is Friday, July 26th at 8 a.m. Central Time. Bid online at Proxibid or Equipment Facts or on site at 1010 Skyline Drive in Hopkinsville. Tractors, combines, corn and grain heads, drills, hay and tilling equipment, planters, rotary mowers, spray equipment, industrial equipment, and more. Again, that's Friday, July 26th at 8 a.m. Central. Proxibid, Equipment Facts, or on site at 1010 Skyline Drive in Hopkinsville. For more information, go to RaiderAuctionCompany.com. That's ROEDER.
It's been a lot of fun. You know, you don't really know what to expect kind of, especially me, because I wasn't thinking I was going to be here.
That's Reed Sheppard, who was taken number 3 overall in the NBA draft by the Houston Rockets, and he'll make his NBA Summer League debut for the Rockets tonight in Las Vegas. That's pretty heady stuff for a guy who wasn't ranked as high as many of his contemporaries coming out of high school.
I never was big on the rankings and all of that stuff. I never looked into it. I never would look at it and get mad or any of that stuff. So I was never worried about that. At the end of the day, I was just gonna continue to do what I do, play basketball. It's a game that I love. So going in every day, doing something that I love, doing it with my best friends that I've been friends with since I've been second grade. That was what was important to me, is just having fun, enjoying the game. With all the rankings and that stuff, that none of that mattered to me. So that was the big thing for me, is just enjoying it and having fun and just continuing to get better and better every day.
Reed's parents, former UK stars Jeff and Stacey Sheppard, say that down-to-earth, humble approach is one of the keys to Reed's success. I'm Tom Leach, and that is a look at UK sports.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
Last place feeling in life is no place to be. Ready for a new way of living? The Isaiah House will put you first. Long-term and short-term residential treatment, outpatient treatment, medication-assisted treatment, transitional living, and job skills training. Isaiah House has the programs to the path of help, hope, and healing. End the hurting. Take the first step toward a happier, healthier you. Call the Isaiah House anytime, 24 hours a day.
Are you considering a new home purchase or maybe a remodel? Are you looking for a stable partner you can trust to help you understand your options? This is Jason Tyler. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Harrodsburg. As part of your community, I'm here to help you understand the best options for you today and in the future. Give me a call at 859-734-3316 and let me show you what Uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank is Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Almost every small Kentucky town has a go-to restaurant. In Central Kentucky, it's the Bread of Life Cafe in Liberty. If you like a good buffet, you'll love the huge down-home cooking featuring 3 fully stocked buffet tables, or you can order off their extensive menu. You'll find something delicious for every person in the family at the Bread of Life Cafe. Visit the gift and sweet shop at the Bread of Life Cafe, 5 miles south of Liberty on Highway 127. Open till 8, Monday through Thursday, 9 Friday and Saturday. Feed your tummy and your soul with a stop at the Bread of Life Cafe and Buffet, 5 miles south of Liberty.
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary, inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
Sunny today with a high of 92. Isolated showers and thunderstorms before 11 tonight. Mostly clear, low of 70. Sunny tomorrow, high of 93. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 69. Sunny and hot on Sunday, high of 96. Sunny and hot Monday, high of 97. Right now, under sunny skies, we have 69 degrees in Harrodsburg at 723.5. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransel at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg. I hate to do.
All right. So we will go ahead, Larry, and we will play Christina Walton. She'll be singing No One Else on Earth, and it's brought to you by this man right here.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Casey's on South College Street in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
I've been a rock and I got my fences. I never let them down. When it comes to love, I keep my senses. I don't get kicked around. I shivered once. You broke into my soul. The damage is done now. I'm out of control. How do you get to me? No one else on earth could ever hurt me, break my heart the way you do. No one else on earth was ever worth it. No one could love me like, no one could love me like you. You can make me want to anytime you want to. You're burning me alive. But I can't deny you, even when I catch you. You're just a weak alibi. But when the night falls, you make me forget your love is killing me. And it ain't over yet. How did you get to me? No one else on earth could ever hurt me, break my heart the way you do. No one else on earth was ever worth it. No one could love me like, no one could love me like you. I shivered once. You broke into my soul. The damage is done now. I'm out of control. How did you get to me? No one else on earth could ever hurt me, break my heart the way you do. No one else on earth was ever worth it. No one could love me like, no one could love me like, no one else on earth could ever hurt me, break my heart the way you do. No one else on earth was ever worth it. No one could love me like, no one could love me like you. Was ever worth it. No one could love me like, no one like you.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ranstall's Barbershop next to Casey's in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studio. I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed of what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN, Harrodsburg. The Rooster.
Who is a girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel in the picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway? Rolling down the highway in my Jimmy hauling freight from Chicago to St. Louis, Lord, I see her every day. A double clutching weasel like me can hardly ever get a girl to look at him that way. Like the girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel in the picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway. Wow, what a girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel in the picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway. I bet it wouldn't take her very long to get gone if some woman pull a dirty trick and take her towel away. I slow my Jimmy down to 20, that's how many wrecks I see there every day. Caused by the girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel in the picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway.
Del Reeves, born Sunday in his date, 1932.
Oh, I love the girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel in the picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway. I guess I'm getting bolder, cause I'd rather kiss and hold her than just keep looking at her every day. At 4:45, coffee drinking, eating time, Jimmy Shimmy.
It's 7:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Kentucky State Police are asking for the public's help identifying a woman who stole packages from a house in Henderson. The KSP says the female suspect stole packages delivered to a residence in the 2700 block of Sunset Lane. The theft happened around 5:30 Saturday. KSP has posted a photo of the porch pirate who has tattoos on her arms and chest. She took off after the thefts in a small gray or silver car. A golden alert has been issued for a woman missing from Berea. The Madison County Sheriff's Office says Sherry Fugate was last seen around 1:30 Wednesday afternoon. She reportedly visits St. Joseph's Hospital in Berea in the early hours of the morning. Fugate does suffer from a mental condition and needs medication she is currently without. She may be hitchhiking to Georgia. Fugate is old, 5 feet tall and 180 pounds with gray-brown hair and blue eyes. She was last seen wearing a black skirt, red t-shirt, and white tennis shoes with pink soles. A toddler in Logan County has died after being found unresponsive in a small body of water. The 2-year-old wandered away from a home near Pleasant Drive on Wednesday morning. That prompted a search by Logan County Search and Rescue and community members who found the child in the water. The toddler was stabilized at Med Center Health in Russellville, then airlifted in critical condition to Vanderbilt Children's Hospital, where they died Wednesday night. A customer at the Dollar General store in Falmouth may have saved his fellow customers some money and a major headache. The store owner, Dixie Owens, says a man put a card in the card reader to pay for his order when the top of the keypad fell off. When she explained it was broken, the customer pointed out a skimmer. No customer information was compromised. Wyatt's Supermarket down the road also discovered a skimmer at one of their checkout lanes, and they have posted photos of 2 men suspected of planting them. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The city of Harrodsburg took the first step toward designating the Harrodsburg Armory, which is the current home of the Harrodsburg Community Center, as a local landmark. The Harrodsburg Herald says the building was one of 8 armories built by the Works Progress Administration in the early 1940s and was the home of Company D of the 192nd Tank Battalion, the Harrodsburg Tankers. Because the city owns the building, they needed to grant permission before the process could move forward, which they did at the most recent city commission meeting. A man staying with someone in Boyle County killed that person's dog and then tried to hide it in his truck. The incident happened Tuesday when deputies were called to Needmore Road in Boyle County in reference to a missing beagle. Deputies responded and found shell casings in the backyard and kennel, blood on the outside of the doghouse, and the porch of the home. The investigation led them to Kenneth Wingard, who had been staying at that home. When deputies made contact with him, they say Wingard admitted to shooting the dog when he was drunk, then hid the carcass in the floorboard of his truck, locked it, and left the area. Deputies recovered the deceased beagle and returned it to its owner. Meanwhile, Wingard is charged with first-degree wanton endangerment, tampering with physical evidence, and the torture of a dog or a cat with serious physical injury or death. He was lodged in the Boyle County Jail. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. Tanya Michelle Day Conley, age 45, of Harrodsburg, died Monday. She was the wife of Jeremy Conley. Visitation is Saturday from 11 and at the time of the service at 2 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. And those are today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street, next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
Sunny today with a high of 92. Isolated showers and thunderstorms before 11 tonight. Mostly clear with a low of 70. Sunny tomorrow, high of 93. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 69. Sunny and hot on Sunday, high of 96. Sunny and hot Monday, high of 97. Right now, we have sunny skies, 69 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:35 and a half. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 12th day of July. Hey, with all this heat coming up, remember, do not leave the pets or elderly or kids, anybody, don't leave them in the car. It's like an oven in there, all right? And you roll the window, that doesn't help. It's still going to be too hot to have the especially the pets, too. I mean, you're not going to leave kids in the car. I would hope not, and the elderly, too. But just watch out for those. You know, it's going to be over 100 degrees coming up with the heat index, probably starting Sunday. It's going to be close tomorrow, but especially Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So remember this, and remember the pets outside, all right? Make sure they have plenty of water. Are you ready for the DQ? Today is quiz twice. I've given you the 6 things today is. All I need you to do is call me up right now, 859-734-4321. Give me one of the 6 things today is, and if you can, you'll pick up a fish sandwich from DQ where happy tastes good. 734-4321. So let's see what we want to do here. Louise Mandrell, you've heard of her, one of the Mandrell sisters. She's having a birthday tomorrow. She's going to be 70 years old. This one's called Some Girls Have All the Luck. Huh.
Alone in a crowd on a bus after know, it was a great crowd tonight, wasn't it?
Oh, they were wonderful. How's New York looking for tomorrow night?
I called yesterday, and it's sold out. It'll be a great crowd.
Good.
You'll like it.
Louise Mandrell, some girls have all the luck. Louise Mandrell turns 70 tomorrow. All right. Got a winner for the DQ. Today is quiz, and it's Colton Horn, and he said today is National French Fry Day, National Pecan Day. It's also National Conversations Day, National Eat Your Jell-O Day, Etch-a-Sketch Day, and Different Colored Eyes Day. So there you are. So thank you, Colton. Thank you all called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery, because we could not do this without your generosity. And we'll do it again, same time, same station tomorrow. Hey, earlier I told you that we lost another singer-songwriter. Dave Loggins passed away. And let's see here. Where is his information sheet? Right here. He was... Let's see, how old was he? He was 76 years old. Did a lot of writing for a lot of people. He had a big hit, and this is it. It's called Please Come to Boston. Dave Loggins.
Come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here with some friends and they've got lots of room. And you can sell your paintings on the sidewalk and buy a cafe where I hope to be working soon. Please come to Boston, she said no. Would you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, now won't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Please come to Denver with the snowfall. We'll move up into the mountains so far that we can't be found, and throw I love you echoes down the canyons, and then lie awake at night until they come back around. Come to Denver, she said no. Boy, would you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Now this drifter's well goes round and round, and I doubt that it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams I've lost or found, and all that I ain't got, I still need to lean to somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. California life alone is just too hard to build. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean, and there's some stars that fell from the sky and living up on the hill. Please come to LA, she just said no. Boy, won't you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA can't be man from Tennessee. I'm the number one fan of the man from Tennessee.
Top 5 hit for Dave Loggins, who passed away on Wednesday. Please Come to Boston. Now, he did a lot of writing hits for Three Dog Night, Ray Charles, Smokey Robinson, Joan Baez, Don Williams, Johnny Cash, Toby Keith, Gary Morris, Wynonna Judd, Alabama, Lee Greenwood, Reba McEntire, Tanya Tucker, Restless Heart, Kenny Rogers, and Willie Nelson. He holds the record for being the only unsigned artist to ever win a CMA award. His 86 duet with Anne Murray, Nobody Likes Me Like You Do. And Loggins, who is Kenny Loggins' second cousin, also inductee in Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame, and penned the song Augusta, which is the longest-running sports theme in history for the Augusta Masters Golf Tournament. Loggins was 76 years old. Dave Loggins, and what a talent he was. My goodness, look at all the people. That's a who's who of who he wrote for. Great songs there. And we got some more great information like your tech report and the good news. And that's a courtesy of Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance, on the way.
A $500 million severance lawsuit brought by former Twitter employees against Elon Musk has been dismissed. Bill Hewlett has the story.
A U.S. District Court judge in San Francisco ruled that she lacked jurisdiction because the Federal Employment Retirement Income Security Act governing benefit plans did not cover the former employee's claims. The suit alleged that Musk owed fired workers millions of dollars in severance. It is unclear if the claimants will amend their suit or bring it to a higher court on appeal.
iPhone users are reporting smishing attacks. Smishing is the term used for phishing attacks sent via text message. Apple users are receiving texts claiming to be from service representatives with a website link to what looks like a legitimate iCloud login. And Google is planning to make its dark web monitoring service free to every Google account holder later this month. Google One subscribers already have it. The service monitors dark web leaks of phone numbers, addresses, and stolen account information. Tech Report, Mark Mayfield, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Mark. And the good news is brought to you by this man right here.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
A woman in Alabama named Helen Denmark turned 108 on Sunday. Says she stays young by drinking wine, eating dessert, and flirting with men with mustaches. Inflation is easing faster than expected. The Consumer Price Index fell 0.1% between May and June. It's the first time that number has gone down since May of 2020. A convention for furries broke a fundraising record last weekend in Pittsburgh. Guests at Ethracron donated $100,000 to a group called Gray Paws Sanctuary that rescues and cares for senior dogs. And that is the good news. And if you enjoy the good news, as I always ask you on Friday, if you do enjoy the good news, please let this man know. Either call Jamie Dunn up or stop by his office and just say, Jamie, thank you for the good news. We need it and appreciate it.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
You know, Robert, with the summer, everyone's looking for that splurge. School's out, so what can we do for that splurge?
I have an idea.
You do?
Go to the Big Deals online store.
Oh, why didn't I think about that? Big deal.
Big Deals right now has a great premium offer. If you spend $60, you get 2 tickets to Kentucky Kingdom.
Wow.
And if you'd like 4 tickets, just spend $100.
Man, that's a great offer.
Yes, you can go to Kentucky Kingdom and Hurricane Bay and have a whole day of fun. Swim, ride roller coasters.
Perfect way to end the summer.
Awesome way.
Right before you get back to school and get back to the grind.
Squeeze in a visit to Kentucky Kingdom and Hurricane Bay.
There you go. Splash it up.
All at no charge thanks to Big Deals online store.
Big deals.
Buy local gift certificates and save. Get all the details at hometownlive.net and click on Big Deals online store.
Make a big splash for the summer at Kentucky Kingdom.
So Tomas, if we were to sing a song to end this ad, how would you sing it?
Roller coaster.
Shop now at hometownlive.net.
Hey folks, Chrysler Cowboy here. When I started my journey in the automotive industry, I learned 3 valuable lessons. 1, have a good product. 2, treat people with respect. And 3, make sure it's a fair deal for everybody. I'm proud to call Anderson County my home, and at Chrysler Lawrenceburg, we want to give you that down-home experience. We offer certified pre-owned vehicles that come with a lifetime engine warranty, free tire rotation with every oil change, and customer service that rivals the best anywhere around. Chrysler Cowboy. If you can't remember that, just look for the hat. It's where you need to be, folks. Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
You don't have to go far for family fun. Visit Kentucky Kingdom, Louisville's theme and water park. Thrilling rides and slides, relaxing trips down the lazy river, and stunning views from the Ferris wheel. Make this the summer of fun for the whole family, right at Kentucky Kingdom. Buy early, save more on tickets at KentuckyKingdom.com.
Catch these savings at your Harrodsburg Napa. Evercraft 11-piece combination wrench set SAE polished chrome, $43.99. Castro GTX motor oil, 10W40, full synthetic, 5 quarts for $43.49. Xerox cooling system antifreeze, 1 gallon price, $13.99. Rain-X Latitude water repellency wiper blades, 24-inch, $13.49. Gear Up cargo mat, universal in black, $37.49. Your one-stop shop for savings is at your Harrodsburg Napa, located at North College Street. Don't forget to sign up for your money-saving Napa rewards.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
Hello, everybody. This is country music artist, star, Alex Miller. I love my country music, and you'll love the Country Music Radio Rick Spins weekday morning 6 till 10 a.m. on FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolled down that eastern seaboard. My diesel's wound up, she's running like never before. There's a speed zone ahead, all right. I don't see a cop in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got 10 forward gears on a Georgia overdrive. Taking little white pills and my eyes are open wide. I just passed a Jimmy and a White. I've been passing everything in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, that ICC is checking on down the line. I'm a little overweight and my logbook's way behind. But nothing bothers me tonight. I can dodge all the scales all right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not like some of the guys. I could find one to hold me tight. I'd never make my living all right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Oh, my Rick's a little old, but that don't mean that she's slow. There's a flame from her stack and she's a blowing black as coal. My hometown's a coming in sight. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Miles to Memphis, Tennessee. How and am I gonna make it there by 3? You'd better move over when you hear this, a diesel beller. I'm a double clutching, scale jumping, mile making, tailgating, touching line, crossing, coffee drinking, pinballing, jackknifing, folk timing, wind jamming, late running, gear busting, sort of a feller. There's a pretty little waitress at a truck stop in Birmingham. But her runaway behind and that throws a monkey wrench in her plans. It's really gonna break her heart when I have to tell her next time, baby. I'm a double clutching, scale jumping, mile making, tailgating, cop dodging, line crossing, coffee drinking, pinballing, jackknifing, folk timing, wind jamming, late running, gear busting, sort of a feller. That seer holding me up half an hour. He's a poking along with 280 horsepower. You'd better move over when you hear this diesel beller. Cause I'm a double clutching, scale jumping, mile making, tailgating, cop dodging, line crossing, coffee drinking, pinballing, jackknifing, fog timing, wind jamming, late running, gear busting, sort of a feller. That blame sightseers, get off the road. I gotta be in Atlanta by 8:30. What's that man doing on a tractor?
You wanna know where we go from here? So many roads, but none that seem clear. Is what we have enough to last a whole life through? Who knows? Baby, who knows? So you're asking me, what do we do? 'Cause time moves so fast and the chances seem so few. Is it too much to think that we could have it all? Who knows? We may never know. But if I were you, I'd promise to live life for all it's worth. Take all that you've been given and leave your mark upon this earth. Trust your heart to show you everything you'll ever need. And if I were you, I'd fall in love with me. So hold me close, I'll kiss away your fears. I won't promise the moon, but I promise to be here. And what if together it gets better every day? Who knows? Baby, who knows? But if I were you, I'd promise to live life for all it's worth. Take all that you've been given and leave your mark upon this earth. Trust your heart to show you everything you'll ever need. And if I were you, I'd fall in love with me. But if I were you, I'd promise to live life for all it's worth. Take all that you've been given and leave your mark upon this earth. Trust your heart to show you everything you'll ever need. And if I were you, I'd fall in love with me. If I were you, I'd fall in love with me.
Colin Ray, If I Were You. And before that, Del Reeves, 6 Days on the Road. Sunday, Del Reeves was born in 1932, expired in 2007. You're getting it on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955, FM 99.5, AM 1420, hometownlive.net, CNET, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. It's 8 o'clock.
NBC News Radio. I'm Michael Kastner. President Biden is scheduled to attend a campaign event in Detroit today. His appearance comes after a solo press conference yesterday, his first since last month's debate with rival Donald Trump. The press conference was seen as a high-stakes event for the president as he faced calls from Democrats to drop his re-election bid, including Earl Blumenauer from Oregon.
I mean, his legacy is at stake now.
Senate Democrats met privately with President Biden's senior advisors and campaign chair. The meeting comes after Vermont Senator Peter Welch became the first Democrat in the chamber to call on Biden to exit the race, while a handful of others have publicly said they don't believe Biden will win the election. The president has vowed to stay in the race and did so again in his Thursday night press conference. He said former President Trump has been too busy golfing instead of campaigning.
My schedule has been full bore. I've done, where's Trump been? Riding around in his golf cart, filling out his scorecard before he hits the ball? I mean, look, he's done virtually nothing.
Donald Trump Thursday asked the judge who oversaw his conviction on falsifying business records to cover up his affair with Stormy Daniels to vacate that conviction. His lawyers are citing the recent Supreme Court decision. More from Andrew Whitman.
Thursday was supposed to be the day Trump was sentenced by Judge Juan Merchan for 34 counts of falsifying business records. With sentencing already delayed because of the high court's ruling, Trump's attorneys Thursday sought to have the entire case, convictions and all, tossed, citing the court's ruling that presidents are immune from prosecution for official actions. Trump's lawyer says trial evidence that came while Trump was on Air Force One or in the Situation Room should invalidate the convictions. So should Trump's tweets while president, they say.
Before the opening bell on Wall Street, stock futures are flat. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Well, hey there, it's Dwight Whitten with News Radio 840. Summertime is finally here. Whether you ride, pedal, walk, drive, Kentuckians are reminded to follow the rules of the road as traffic increases across the state of Kentucky. Buckle up, put the phone down, obey the speed limit, and always travel sober. If you're riding a bike or a motorcycle, wear that helmet. If you're walking, stay visible. Let's work together for the safety of everyone using our roadways. Be safe, Kentucky. Brought to you by Team Kentucky and the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
Do you know what red flags to look for when considering an investment opportunity? Fraudulent sellers might make unsolicited contact, tell you everyone is buying it, and pressure you to invest right now. They make hefty promises over the phone, but never put them in writing. At the Department of Financial Institutions, we have a saying. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. We're on a mission to educate Team Kentucky and protect your hard-earned dollars. Visit us online at kfi.ky.gov for more information.
New York Senator Kristen Gillibrand is pushing two pieces of legislation that would reform the Supreme Court. Natalie Migliori reports.
One bill would impose term limits for Supreme Court justices, while another would make the ethics complaints process transparent. Senator Gillibrand's push comes after multiple Supreme Court justices were accused of accepting lavish gifts, luxury trips, and failing to disclose conflicts of interest.
It's simply outrageous. Federal judges and especially Supreme Court justices should be above reproach. Even the appearance of impropriety undermines the public trust.
Meantime, New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez filed impeachment articles against two justices earlier this week.
The family of a Massachusetts high school student who died after eating a very spicy chip is now suing the product maker. Tammy Trujillo reports.
14-year-old Harris Wolaba died last September after participating in Pocky's One Chip Challenge. The chips contained a high level of chili pepper extract. His cause of death was deemed cardiopulmonary arrest, brought on by eating something with a high capsaicin concentration. The Pocky chips were made by Hershey Foods. The challenge was a viral trend on social media, where people would eat one of the spicy chips and then see how long they could go without water. The company says the challenge was not aimed at children, but the complaint alleges the product was not secured in stores and easily available to anyone.
The FBI is investigating a milestone for a key investigation tool. Matt Mattinson with more.
The agency marked the 100th anniversary of its fingerprinting technology during a ceremony at its West Virginia branch on Wednesday. The Bureau established its Identification Division, or IDENT, back in 1924. It was tasked with using prints from law enforcement agencies across the country in order to connect the dots on cases. Technology has improved since then, with the FBI saying that it used to take weeks to find matches. Now it takes seconds.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Harrodsburg and Danville have been named as two of the coziest towns in the state of Kentucky. WorldAtlas.com recently released the 6 coziest towns in the state, with Harrodsburg and Danville making that list. For Harrodsburg, highlights include Shaker Village of Pleasant Hill, the Old Fort Harrod State Park, and the scenic areas like Harrington Lake and the Kentucky River Palisades. Meanwhile, Danville's highlighted for Constitution Square, the McDowell House, the Norton Center for the Arts, and the number of festivals the city hosts, like the Great American Brass Band Festival. You can see the entire list online at WorldAtlas.com. The Boyle County Public Library will be home to the State History and Genealogy Conference. The conference will feature over 30 presentations led by people throughout Kentucky and will also fill the library with vendors from both the community and statewide who have a focus on preserving, sharing, and researching history and genealogy. Some of the presentations will include the history of Harrington Lake, We Too, We Here, genealogy through photography, the history of the McDowell House Museum Garden, and others. The 2-day event will happen Friday and Saturday, August 9th and 10th, from 10 in the morning until 5:15 each day. Go to boylepublib.org for more information. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Hello, this is Dr. Matthew Duggar, optometrist and owner of Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. We're currently accepting new patients and would love to be your next eye care provider. They'll take pride in every aspect of your visit to fit your eye care needs. We accept most vision and medical insurances, including Medicare, Medicaid, Vision Service Plan, and iMed. We have very competitive discount private pay pricing for the exam and glasses. We are located in Corral Business Center across from Southern States in Harrodsburg. Again, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar Eye Care.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Gray with the Mercer County Tourist Commission, and we are excited to officially announce the launch of our new app, Visit Mercer County KY. Head on over to the App Store, type in Visit Mercer County KY. You should see the new city logo with the navy background and the white H. Home screen here has attractions, food and drink, lodging, to-do, events, my plan, login, notifications, and tutorials. We are excited about the launch of the new app, and whether you're a local or a visitor, we hope this enhances your experience when you come to Mercer County.
This WHBN weather brought to you by the new Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg, providing the largest selection of playhouses, cabins, sheds, workshops, and more. Financing available, Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 92. Tonight, isolated showers and thunderstorms before 11, mostly clear, low of 70. Sunny tomorrow, high of 93. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 69. Sunny and hot on Sunday, high of 96. Sunny and hot Monday, high of 97. Chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Tuesday, sunny and hot, high of 97. Showers and thunderstorms likely on Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 92. Break into 90s finally on Thursday. Chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny, high of 87. Right now under sunny skies, we have 72 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:08. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 12th day of July. Radio Rick, glad to have you along. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, and Bergen, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number to use. If you want to register someone for the DQ ice cream cake, we're giving another one away before 10 o'clock this morning. For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 6th and 12th, we have Riley Seagraves, Ian Selby, Tony Peevler, Fran Decker, Carson Logue, Jasmine Roberts, and Patty Rollins, all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. All right? Now, let's see. There are 6 things today is. Let's go ahead and quickly go over what they are. A different colored eyes day, Etch-a-Sketch Day. Remember playing with those as a kid. National Eat Your Jell-O Day, National French Fry Day, National Pecan Pie Day, and New Conversations Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Celebrate I did it again. Power Hour number 3. For those of you getting up right now, and for Joe Cutler, we do this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We look so forward to hearing from you every hour on Friday morning to get the weekend officially started. And these people are officially started because it's the birthdays, and we do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For today, Bo Hargis, Chad Boyd, Marvin Turpin, Ethan Lamb, Jamie Fleming, Gerald Denny, Dusty Wesley, Caitlin Riggs, Joe Ballard, Aaron Fonz, and Ian Selby. Tomorrow, Kara Lear, Wendy Mayfield, Marlon Sparks, Christy Warren, and Janelle McClure, Nikita Rigsby, Tim Gray, another Caitlin Riggs, Christina Hill, Darlene Coulter. For Sunday, Paul Ragusa, Bradley Caldwell, John Hamble, John Welsh, Stephen Marshall, Tyler Short, and Caitlin Logue.
Hi, this is Reba McIntyre. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And chocolate cake.
Oh, thank you very much, Reba. We appreciate you. Do I dare try this? Stopping by to sing happy birthday to Caitlin, Tyler, Stephen, John, Bradley, Paul, Darlene, Christina, Caitlin, Tim, Nikita, Ann, Christy, Marlon, Wendy, Kara, Ian, Aaron, Joy, Caitlin, Dusty, Gerald, Jamie, Ethan, Marvin, Chad, Bo. Whew, made it through. All right, now we're going to make it through your life hack. Quick, do-it-yourself ice packs. Get a sponge, put it in a zip-sealed plastic bag, and freeze it overnight. Now, the bag will keep any water from getting out, and the sponge will reabsorb it so you can refreeze it again and again. Your positive thoughts. There are just some magic in truth and honesty and openness. And is it in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped? I believe so. And everything you can imagine is real. That's good stuff there. And we got some real good stuff coming your way, too. We got Vaught's Views, Steve Bertram's Sports Report. We will have the Mercer County Humane Society. We're talking to Karen Aubrey. 8:45, random facts from David Hope. 8:50, Kim King State Rep Report. Then, after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, we'll be having Betty Smothers pinch hitting for Larry the Legend Sanders. So, kids, it just leaves me to tell you to sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air on this Friday, July 12th. That's right, it's Friday. I said that.
Now your work is done. It's time for fun. Oh, Friday's here. Give a cheer, 'cause Friday's here. Crack a beer. Oh, Friday's here. Give a cheer. Friday. 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 Friday.
It is Friday for sure. All right, I'm going to try something here, so bear with me just a minute. Let's see if this will work or not. It is 8:13 and a half. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Trying to get a hold of somebody here. Come on, answer your phone. Answer your phone, Joe. Come on, Joe. Hey, while we're waiting, while Joe's not paying attention, Mercer County Fair and Horse Show. It starts tomorrow, 10 a.m. Dairy Show, Livestock Arena, 7 o'clock Demolition Derby, sponsored by Family Wealth Group. He's not going to answer. Huh. All right. Well, I tried. He's not paying attention. Then Sunday, from 4 to 6, the 4-H Floral Hall early registration starts underway. Then on Monday, this is the 22nd, by the way, so that'll be the 20th. Hold on. I told you tomorrow. That's not right. It's This is not right. The schedule here is 21st. It's next weekend.
Good morning. You're on the Joe Show.
Joe Show. Hey, is Dusty Wesley having a birthday?
He is. Happy birthday, Dusty. 36 years old today.
36. Well, Dusty, I have something for you.
All right, go ahead.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, thank you. That's enough. Thank you. That's enough. Oh, happy birthday, Dusty.
Thank you.
All right.
Assisted living home.
Okay, yeah.
Vox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
Veteran tight end Josh Caddis could be a big piece of the Kentucky offense this season, and I just have a feeling that he might catch more balls than normal for a UK tight end. Every season, UK tight ends coach Vince Mera tells us his group will catch more balls, but then as the season goes on, they are used more as blockers than receivers. New offensive coordinator Bush Hampton has indicated he wants to implement the tight ends in the passing offense more. Caddis not only is a big physical player with plenty of experience, but he's also smart. How smart? Well, he knew to pick Vandergrift for his cornhole partner for the 15-club NIL event scheduled in Lexington Saturday. He bragged that Vandergrift was an elite cornhole player who's been playing cornhole since he was born. Caddis also said Vandergrift was great at golf and pickleball. That's a tight end who knows how to get the ball thrown to him.
Vox Views will return in a moment.
Boating season is here. Pro Circuit Major League fisherman Ryan Armstrong reveals why E10 is his fuel of choice.
All the people that it supports across the country with farmers and ethanol plants, so it's a big deal. Marine engines are designed for it. Back before we didn't have ethanol, you would have to clean your fuel rails. You had more engine deposits. Ethanol burns hotter, burns cleaner, so your engine runs better. You don't have to get things serviced on your engines as much. No performance issues whatsoever. That bass cat will fly.
Learn more at ethanolrfa.org.
Josh Caddis is obviously a big fan of tight ends coach Vince Mera and knows the big dog is one of the biggest personalities in the state. He says the lovable, smiling Vince Mera we see is not always the Vince Mera he sees. Caddis says if UK loses on Saturday, Mera has a different look in the tight end meeting room on Monday. But Caddis likes the way Mera pushes him, even when that might require raising his voice, like he's been known to do occasionally, especially at halftime, to re-energize the Cats.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Larry, it's Vince Morrow, not Mera.
Jan Briscoe from Royalty Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor, or we have our own website, royaltyfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal designs that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339, and our website is royaltyfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Pearson Coody is the first-round leader at the PGA Zisco Championship outside Nicholasville at the Championship Keene Trace Course. Coody shot an 11-under par 61 for a 3-shot lead. Local favorite Josh Teeter had a 69 and is tied for 60th place. The tournament runs through Sunday. In Scotland, at the Genesis Scottish Open, Kentucky native Justin Thomas had a 62 for the first-round lead there. In baseball Thursday, Tyler Stevenson homered twice and drove in 5 runs as Cincinnati bombed Colorado 8-1 to take 3 out of 4 from the Rockies. Hunter Green, who's been chosen for the National League All-Stars, allowed 1 run on 2 hits and struck out 10 in 6 innings of work. Stevenson, by the way, has homered in 3 straight games now. The Reds host the Marlins for 3 games this weekend as they head into the All-Star break. Elsewhere, Pittsburgh rookie Paul Skeens no-hit Milwaukee over 7 innings in the Pirates' 1-0 win. They wound up with a 2-hitter. It was the Diamondbacks 1, Braves 0, Tigers 10, Guardians 1, Rays 5, Yankees 4, Cubs 8, Orioles 0, and Phillies 5, Dodgers 1. Other winners were the Astros, Blue Jays, Mariners, Mets, and Red Sox. Hometown Radio brings you NASCAR action this weekend from Pocono Raceway. Join us tomorrow at 2:30 for Xfinity Racing. Airtime is at 1:30 Sunday afternoon for Cup action. Both races air on WHIR FM 1039. Team USA men's basketball has received its Olympic schedule in Paris. They'll be in Group C with Serbia, Puerto Rico, and South Sudan. Team USA has 3 former Kentucky players on its roster: Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, and Bam Adebayo. The Americans begin group play Sunday, July 28th against Serbia. Team USA is coached by Steve Kerr. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Now through July 31st, advantage of supplier pricing for all on new Chevys in stock. Plus, ask your Bob Allen sales representative on how you could qualify for additional rebates. Supplier pricing for all now through July 31st at Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Collins Construction and Roofing. Storm damage, framing work, insurance claims? Call Collins. 613-4397.
Sunny today with a high of 92. Isolated showers and thunderstorms before 11 tonight. Mostly clear. Low of 70. Sunny tomorrow. High of 93. Mostly clear tomorrow night. Low of 69. Sunny and hot on Sunday. High of 96. Sunny and hot Monday. High of 97. Right now we have sunny skies. 72 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:22. We're trying to get a hold of another person here. Hopefully I dial it right. Would that be terrible if I don't dial it right?
Hello.
Is this Karen Aubrey?
It is. Is this Rick?
President Karen Aubrey of the Mercer County Humane Society. How are you, President?
I'm doing good this morning. It's still cool outside.
Yeah, it's a lot better than it's been.
Yeah.
And you know what, Karen? This is a good time to remind people: be kind to our pets. Do not take them, and we're gonna get into the upper 90s, and it's gonna be heat index over 100 next week, probably starting Sunday. Don't leave them in the car, even when you say, well, I got the windows cracked. It's like an oven in there. Don't do that. And make sure they've got a sunblock outside, and make sure they got plenty of water.
Absolutely. That was one of the things on my list to talk about today. This heat is going on and on and on. It's easy to get used to it and forget.
Yeah.
But we have got to keep and it doesn't matter whether it's your animal or another animal. We got to put water out.
Yes.
We got to provide shade. We got to protect all animals, including our wildlife. So put a little extra water out in the yard for the wildlife, too. And we don't want people taking their dogs on walks on the hot pavement.
Yes.
It will burn their feet.
Let's say you got shoes for them, just like we do. We have shoes on, so we can't feel the heat. But don't forget them. They can feel the heat.
And we just want folks to just don't be doing car rides with your animals right now.
Don't take them.
Just don't put them in the car.
No.
Not now. So that's one of that's a big concern right now. We also want to thank those folks who did a great job over the 4th of July week, because it did turn into a whole week with a weekend on each end. of protecting their dogs and cats, and then but we still have a lot of lost and found animals that need to get back to their homes.
Yep.
We didn't do that great in the county. We had a ton of animals that still need to get back home. So please be on the lookout still for wandering, especially the dogs, but cats as well. We've even got horses and cattle and goats and a variety of animals that were frightened by the ongoing fireworks and are still lost. So, keep that in your mind as you see animals perhaps come across your farm or come across your home and your yard in town. And let's try to get everybody back home.
Yeah, and you know what's something, Karen, that really bugs me and bothers me is, and you hear about this, when they dump animals off in somebody's property or farm or somewhere in the land. That is so cruel.
It really is, and it's torture. That is not the way to rehome an animal. We are having a lot of problem helping people with rehoming because there are so many right now that need to be homed. But please give yourself and your animal time to find a new home if that's what you need to do, and call and ask for help so we can get them into a new home that's a good home for them. Don't take your animals out and dump them.
No.
It's really sad, and a lot of those animals don't survive, and they go through terrible, terrible time. They're used to being cared for, and they don't do very well on their own out roaming.
Can imagine dumping a kid, because that's what a lot of our pets are. They're kids to us. And could you imagine doing that, just taking your kid, good luck, and just setting them off somewhere, and they're that, just like the animals, they don't know where to go. They're lost. They're frightened. They have no food, no water. It's just, it's just very uncaring.
They often sit and wait at the spot where you
dropped them off. Yeah.
Because they're expecting
you
to
come back
and get them.
Yeah.
And it's very sad, and it's very cruel. And it's also against the law to abandon your animals. So we really, really want people to plan ahead if that is the only answer for them. And also talk to any of us that are groups that try to help and advocate for animals in Mercer County. Maybe there is something we can do to help you keep your animal in your home. And if you can't, then give us an opportunity to help you rehome the animal. We get a lot of calls, and people say, they've got to be gone today. Well, it's really hard for us to be able to do something about that in less than a 24-hour period. So it's important that you reach out and ask for help. And we do take in a lot of cats and a lot of dogs that are in that situation so that does not happen to them.
And we know sometimes people pass away and their loved ones, their pets are still behind. And that's another time to try to help to rehome them.
Exactly. In the last several months, we have taken in 5 animals that were from owners that passed away and were deceased, and there was no one in the family to be able to take them. So we try to give special consideration for that. And the animals are grieving, and then we take them out of their homes, and sometimes they just get dumped, or people move and just leave them and abandon them. they don't deserve to be treated that way.
Nope.
So if you have a situation like that where a family member and an animal owner has been sick or has not been sick and they have passed away, please seek out help from one of the groups in town and in the county so that we can try to help make that transition not so traumatic
right.
for the animal. It is one of the things we do.
Yeah. Karen, last few minutes we have, can you talk about some cats and dogs that need a forever home?
Yes. Yes, I can. Let me start with one of our longer residents here with the Mercer Humane Society. Her name is Bella, and she's a black lab mix. She's about 5 years old. She was a special intake. The shelter called us because they had picked her up. She was badly injured from an abuse situation and had to have some extensive medical care from the vet. She is still somewhat frightened of men, so she needs to go into a home that does not have other female dogs, but she needs to go into a home where there is a man who will be patient and gentle with her and give her time to learn to trust. Once she learns that she's not going to be hurt, then she's your best friend.
Yep.
She loves to play ball. She loves to play in the water, just like her lab background and instincts will tell her to do. She plays with toys, and she just is looking for a home and has been for some time. She just needs a little extra patience and a little bit of time to learn to trust.
And it'll be worth it.
It will be.
Yep.
It will be. She is a great dog and loves to play. Once she's feeling safe and secure and she's no longer frightened, then she is a party girl. So we want folks not to go past some of these dogs who just need a little extra attention.
Yep.
Our next dog is Rocket, and Rocket is one of the survivors of the brothers that we picked up. They had been abandoned for 4 months and were confined in crates in a home. People had moved away and left them to die. The police were made aware of these dogs, and they found them within hours of their death.
Wow.
So the Humane Society was called and asked to take these dogs on, and we did. They're both, Titan is the brother. Rocket is a little bit bigger, and he's a little bit easygoing more than his brother. He's a very loving dog. Both of these guys are Rottweiler and Bulldog mixes. There was a court case, and we'll talk about that on one of our upcoming shows about how that all turned out.
Yeah.
He's doing great now. It's been a long recovery. Our animal control officer at that time was very involved in saving the lives of these dogs. He needs to be in an only dog home. He still needs basic obedience classes and work. He needs to be with a family that will provide him with a lot of exercise. He's a young dog. We figure they're about between 2 and 3 years of age. And he needs some exercise and needs to be able to run and play. He's very people-friendly, but not so much with other dogs. He always wants to be touching you, leaning against you, snuggled up with you. And he needs a family or an owner who is looking to be a close companion with their dog. Both of these dogs are a little concerned about being abandoned again.
Yeah, sure. That's understandable. What about a cat or so?
Yeah, we got a cat here. Honey is one of our long-term residents. She came to us because the family ended up being evicted from their home. It was a single mom with a young child, and they just couldn't find a place to live where they could have their pet. So that was traumatic for her. She's an adult cat. She's large. She's really friendly, and she uses her paws to reach out and touch you and let you know she wants your attention.
Yep.
She's a dark tortie, and she's got bronze highlights, which is very unique and different, and it's beautiful. She's an easygoing gal. She's all laid back and loves her naps and her snuggles. And Honey's got some special intuitive powers. She's a watcher. She sees and watches things the rest of us don't often see. She's also fascinated by lights and patterns, and she keeps an eye on any flies or insects that might have come in the door and gotten around her cage. She's just a really interesting gal and would make a wonderful family companion.
Karen, can they go online and view some pets?
They absolutely can. We have website, and we also have Facebook page, and all our adoptable cats and dogs are there are photos there and a little biography of them. You can come by our office, which is on the corner of 127 and Eminence Avenue. It's 165 Eminence Avenue. Our hours are from 12 to 5 every day, and you can also make an appointment if those hours don't work for you, and we'll meet you at the office. And we'll set up an appointment for you to have a meet and greet with the dog there. Our phone number is 859-734-9500, and please call us if you want to talk to us about any of the animals that we have. We need to get them at home.
There we do. Karen Aubrey, president of the Mercer County Humane Society. Thank you, and we look forward to talking to you next week.
Okay, great. Have a good week.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
It is 8:37.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The city of Harrisburg took the first step toward designating the Harrisburg Armory, which is the current home of the Harrisburg Community Center, as a local landmark. The Harrisburg Herald says the building was one of 8 armories built by the Works Progress Administration in the early 1940s and was the home of Company D of the 192nd Tank Battalion, the Harrisburg Tankers. Because the city owns the building, they needed to grant permission before the process could move forward, which they did at the most recent city commission meeting. A man staying with someone in Boyle County killed that person's dog and then tried to hide it in his truck. The incident happened Tuesday when deputies were called to Needmore Road in Boyle County in reference to a missing beagle. Deputies responded and found shell casings in the backyard and kennel, blood on the outside of the doghouse, and the porch of the home. The investigation led them to Kenneth Wingard, who had been staying at that home. When deputies made contact with him, they say Wingard admitted to shooting the dog when he was drunk, then hid the carcass in the floorboard of his truck, locked it, and left the area. Deputies recovered the deceased beagle and returned it to its owner. Meanwhile, Wingard is charged with first-degree wanton endangerment, tampering with physical evidence, and the torture of a dog or a cat with serious physical injury or death. He was lodged in the Boyle County Jail. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Make this the summer event at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Lease a new 25 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $189 per month for 36 months. $81.48 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing, 7,500 miles per year. Stock C25020. Must have lease loyalty. Bob Allen, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Okay, here's the price, $3,500. That's right, $3,500 each. 6 golf carts on sale for $3,500 each. Or buy all 6 of them for $21,000. Call 859-365-3488. 365-3488.
Here's Robin at the Mercer County Public Library.
Right here at 109 West Lexington Street. Come and visit us Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 859-734-3680. And if you want to quickly get to a staff member, press 2. You do not have to pay fines. We just need the book back. Copies, we've reduced the price on that. Any size paper you have, whether it's black and white or whether it's color, it's 10 cents per side.
At the Mercer County Public Library. Travis Pike, head mechanic for Coulter's DNC Engine Repair, is open at Pike's Mower Repair in Danville, same location. Travis offers the same great service and prices that won't knock the wind out of your wallet. Pike's Mower Repair is in Danville, Old Stanford Road. Find all the info on Facebook at Pike's Mower Repair.
Here are the obituaries. Tanya Michelle Day Conley, age 45, of Harrodsburg, died Monday. She was the wife of Jeremy Conley. Visitation is Saturday from 11 and at the time of the service at 2 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. And those are today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
You know, Robert, with the summer, everyone's looking for that splurge. School's out. So what can we do for that splurge?
I have an idea.
You do?
Go to the Big Deals online store.
Oh, why didn't I think about that? Big deal.
Big Deals right now has a great premium offer. If you spend $60, you get 2 tickets to Kentucky Kingdom.
Wow.
And if you'd like 4 tickets, just spend $100.
Man, that's a great offer.
Yes, you can go to Kentucky Kingdom and Bay and have a whole day of fun. Swim, ride roller coasters.
Perfect way to end the summer.
Awesome way.
Right before you get back to school and get back to the grind.
Squeeze in a visit to Kentucky Kingdom and Hurricane Bay.
There you go.
All at no charge thanks to Big Deals online store.
Big deals.
Buy local gift certificates and save. Get all the details at hometownlive.net and click on Big Deals online store.
Make a big splash for the summer at Kentucky Kingdom.
So Tomas, if we were to sing a song to end this ad, how would you sing it?
Roll like a star.
Shop now at hometownlive.net.
If you use electric appliances in the bathroom, garage, or outdoors, any place where moisture is present, you need a GFCI. The folks at your local electric cooperative want you to know that a GFCI, or ground fault circuit interrupter, will help you use those appliances safely by protecting you from electrical shocks. If you'd like to learn more about GFCIs, call your local electric cooperative. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
You have a loved one needing to find help, hope, and healing today. The first step to a happier, healthier life is to call the Isaiah House Real Hope for Addiction. Isaiah House provides care for men and women. Locations throughout Kentucky, resetting one's life through healing, opportunity, education, and employment support for lifelong success. When you feel once to the point of rock bottom and needs help, hope, and healing, call the Isaiah House anytime, 24 hours a day.
You don't have to go far for family fun. Visit Kentucky Kingdom, Louisville's theme and water park. Thrilling rides and slides, relaxing trips down the lazy river, and stunning views from the Ferris wheel. Make this the summer of fun for the whole family, right at Kentucky Kingdom. Buy early, save more on tickets at KentuckyKingdom.com.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 92. For tonight, it's going to be isolated showers and thunderstorms happening before 11. Mostly clear with a low of 70. Then for tomorrow, sunny, high of 93. For tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 69. Sunny and hot on Sunday, high of 96. Sunny and hot on Monday, starting our work week off, high of 97. Right now, we have sunny skies, 74 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:44.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
All right, David, since you brought it up, we'll go ahead and do it. There's a term for the inability to remember the right word. You know, as if it's on the tip of your tongue, it's lithologica. Try to remember that one. The word for the inability to recall The right name is Lithonomia. TGIF, a guy named Jesse Frederick, wrote and performed the songs for Full House, Family Matters, and Step by Step. He also wrote the Perfect Strangers theme song but didn't perform it. Disney hasn't added a new country to Epcot's World Showcase since 1988 when they added Norway, but they have room for 6 more. Originally, Israel, Equatorial Africa, and Spain were supposed to be included, but they were cut. Crystal meth was invented in Japan in 1919. Oh, great. Thanks a lot, Japan. And John Quincy Adams was a member of 5 different political parties during his career: Federalist, Democratic Republican, National Republican, Anti-Masonic, and Whig. He was Democratic Republican when he was elected president. Huh. All right, good stuff here. Arlo Guthrie has got a birthday, and it is, when? It must be, let's see, was that Saturday? The Sunday. He was born Sunday in 1912, expired in 1967.
That ribbon of highway I saw above me.
Sound like Bob Dylan. Woody Guthrie.
And I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me. And it's your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and I rambled, and I followed my footsteps through the sparkling sands of her diamond desert. And all around me, a voice comes sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, and this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. I went and rambled, and I followed my footsteps through the sparkling sand of her diamond desert. And all around me, a voice was sounding. This land was made for you. Help us out up here. This land is your land, and this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. I saw a sign there, and on the sign it said no trespassing. But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. That sign was made for you and me. This land is your land.
Arthur Guthrie and friends, and they were Willie Nelson, Neil Young, Chris Christopherson, and a lot more there together. Again, on Sunday, Woody Guthrie was born in 1912, expired in 1967. Coming up, we've got who? Our state representative, Kim King, right after these.
Get ready for a magical undersea adventure at B&L Jewelers Pearl Palooza. Join us on August 3rd from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for an unforgettable experience. Come in and open an oyster to reveal your very own unique pearl. Once you've discovered your pearl, choose from a stunning selection of pendants to create a personalized, one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry. But that's not all. Have your picture taken with a live mermaid. Make memories that will sparkle just as much as your new pearl pendant. Tickets are just $10 per person. Buy yours today at bnljewelers.com or visit us in store. Don't miss out on this pearltastic event. Pearl Palooza, only at B&L Jewelers, where treasures from the sea meet stunning craftsmanship. Tickets are limited, purchase required to participate. Get ready to make waves with your new pearl pendant and meet a mermaid. Tickets are just $10 per person. Buy yours today at bnljewelers.com or visit us in store. See you at B&L Jewelers on August 3rd, Danville Manor Shopping Center.
Maybe it began with listening to a symphony of cicadas and watching fireflies dance through the air. But it became a place where we can all join in. Fill your summer with drone light shows, dance parties, a gazillion bubbles, live music, roller coasters and water rides, all at Dollywood's Smoky Mountain Summer Celebration, presented by Food City June 15th through August 11th. Just plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
The Hometown Radio Network Sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. NASCAR racing Saturday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, green flag drop. It's the NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Pocono. We'll have it on 103.9 FM, WHIR. Meanwhile, the Cup Series race is Sunday at 2:30. The HighPoint.com 400 will have it on 103.9 FM, WHIR, and both races stream live online at hometownlive.net.
Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
I believe this could be Kim King. Is this correct?
Yes, indeed. There's that sweet girl. Did you get to see her Wednesday?
Oh, you bet. Yes, we had a big time. Yep.
Oh, good. Did you have a tea party or go outside and look at the animals?
No, well, first thing, she wanted to look for Curly. She always wants to go see the cat. And then we did get to see some horses out behind us. And then the rest of the time we just spent indoors. I had to get her blanket, sat on the floor, and then Poppy, get my toys. And okay, I get your toys. So I sat on the floor with her, and we just went and did. She was building little blocks, Legos and stuff. So.
Sure. Well, I can guarantee you she looks as forward to your all's time together as you do. I can assure you that. So that's good stuff. That's the good stuff right there. We had a tobacco settlement agreement fund oversight committee meeting yesterday morning at 10:30. Our state senator, Amanda Mays Bledsoe, is one of the co-chairs. So what they do, they alternate months of who is facilitating the meeting. And Miss Amanda did yesterday. So she was in charge of the meeting, and we had a good report. So I'm going to give you an overview. Not many of the projects directly affected Jessamine, Mercer, or Washington counties. So I'll give you kind of a bird's eye view of those. And then we also had the Community Farm Alliance and Kentucky Double Dollars report. So those are very exciting as well. So kind of an overall view, we had breakdowns for the grant. Remember, this is broken down into two sections. We have grants, and then we also have low-interest loans. So for the grants that are applied for and were approved, 2 large animal veterinary incentive programs. Those were totaling right at $76,000. 18 county projects worth $2.8 million. Again, I'm rounding to the nearest, so hopefully they're easier to follow as we listen in on the radio. 4 deceased farm animal programs for $43,000. 1 shared use program, equipment program, $18,000. 4 youth incentives. We're always pushing for that in the ag community, $45,000. And 6 county projects that are coordinating with the state. It's kind of a dual projects there for $5.5 million. I'm going to go over those in a little bit more detail in just a moment. Then on the loan aspect, we had 3 loans for infrastructure, a little over $615,000. 1 agriculture processing. Usually that is proteins. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a moment. $170,000. And 18 beginning farmer loans for $2.9 million. As a reminder, the beginning farmer doesn't have to be young. So there's a youth program and beginning farm program. They're a little bit different. You don't have to be a young person to be a beginning farmer. Just this is kind of outside what you have been doing in your career. So starting out with the grant program, that totals a little over $8.5 million. And the 2 veterinary areas were Pulaski and Shelby. And I mentioned that because those are both sort of in central Kentucky, one a little bit more north and one strategically placed in Pulaski County. So we're really trying to be strategic in where we are getting those veterinary incentive programs out. The 18 projects, I did mark one, your listening area, Anderson County, for right at $100,000. But those 18 county projects totaled $2.8 million. Let me turn my page here. The deceased farm animal, again, there were 4, none directly in your listening area, unless they're listening at hometownlive.net, but 43,000. That's very important for the reasons I try to mention every month, is that helps keep our water supply nice and fresh and clean, and dispose of those carcasses in a proper manner. Next generation, this is 18 to 40 years old, trying to get people in the program, one for $25,000. The shared use was in Anderson, shared use equipment. I keep dropping equipment from that description. I just know what that shorthand means in my mind. Shared use equipment program in Anderson County. So in your listening area for right at $18,000. The 4 youth programs, none directly in your listening area, but $45,000. Then I'll jump on over to the loan aspect. We had those 3 infrastructure loans for right at $615,000. There were 22 total. I'm getting ahead of myself. There were 22 total loans approved for $3.7 million. The 3 infrastructure for $615,000. The one processing was way down in Todd County for $170,000. Beginning farmer, there were 18 total for $2.9 million, and one of those projects was in Mercer County for right at $200,000. And now going over to the Community Farm Alliance and Kentucky Double Dollars, we had the director from Community Farm Alliance and the director, I'm looking back at the agenda, the director for our Kentucky Double Dollars. And those help, think if you will, almost like a coupon or almost buy one, get one free. It can literally take $1 that a senior or a SNAP recipient takes to a farmer's market or a local food stand and literally doubles the dollars. If they have $5, they can buy $10 worth of produce, good fresh fruits and vegetables for their families. So the Kentucky Double Dollars gave us some really good numbers, all from 2023. Clearly, we're still in 2024, but 84% of the farmers that accepted Double Dollars and were able to do so at their local farmers market, 84% of those farmers reported increased sales. So it's helping both. That's the thought process there. Get good, healthy local food in our neighbors and family members' tummies, and also help the farmers market that produce. They go to all that time and trouble and effort to raise that yummy goodness, and we need to make sure that it doesn't rot in the field or go to waste. 14% of our farmers markets reported increased sales, and 40% of the farmers that accepted these dollars reported that they hired more people or had more people employed on their farm, so another good benefit. In 2023, the farm sales generated directly related to these Double Dollars was $363,000. That's no petty cash there. The economic impact was $608,000, and since 2017, when this was first implemented here in Kentucky, right at $4 million worth of benefit. 55 farmers markets participated, 14 fresh stop and community markets, 3 retail locations, and I think that's pretty much all on that. Because I want to save time, I so appreciate Joe including in his local news the Camp Nelson 160th anniversary. That's been part of the local news on your all's sister stations and right there on WHBN in the last couple of days. So the 13th and 14th, so Saturday and Sunday of this weekend, Camp Nelson National Monument, just a hop, skip, and a jump away, will be having on-site interactive awareness and learning projects about Camp Nelson, some beautiful walking trails. Take you a bottle of water and go participate in that. It's right here in our own backyard. You'll be glad you did. A good project for the kiddos on their summer out from school. But I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, especially you, Radio Rick, and Lord willing, I will call in with some budget news Monday morning about 8:50. How's that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That's our state representative, Kim King. You heard it right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster. It is 9 o'clock.
NBC News Radio. I'm Michael Kastner. A new poll shows President Biden holding his own among voters in the week since his shaky debate performance. But former President Donald Trump is within striking distance. The latest PBS News NPR Marist poll shows that if the election were held today, 50% of registered voters would support Biden, while 48% would vote for Trump. That's a difference that falls within the poll's margin of error. President Biden says he's the best qualified for the job. During a rare solo press event that lasted nearly an hour, Biden said there are other people who could beat Trump too, but he said it's awfully hard to start from scratch. Connecticut Representative Jim Himes is the latest call on the president to drop out of the race. He spoke on MSNBC Thursday night, where he elaborated on his decision.
And I'm far from the only Democrat who believes this, that the numbers, the trajectory, what Americans feel in their bones right now suggest not only that Joe Biden would lose this race, but that he or we would lose the Senate and the House.
Himes is a ranking Democratic member of the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence. He made his decision before the Biden press conference. He joins 14 other congressional lawmakers that say Biden should end his campaign. The jury in the Senator Bob Menendez corruption trial in Manhattan is set to begin deliberations today after getting instructions from the judge late Thursday. Sarah Lee Kessler with more.
This after 4 days of closing arguments, 8 weeks of testimony, and 37 witnesses. New Jersey's senior senator, a veteran Democrat, is charged with taking cash, gold bars, and a Mercedes from 3 New Jersey businessmen in exchange for political favors. Menendez's lawyer blamed the senator's wife, Nadine, who'll stand trial separately following breast cancer surgery.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
The wait is over. Dell Technologies Black Friday and July deals are live. Check out incredible savings on select laptops and more, like the XPS 15, powered by Intel Core processors. The XPS 15 brings you the perfect balance of power and portability, plus stellar visuals and immersive sound. When you shop online at Dell.com/deals, you'll have access to exceptional tech and electronics, plus free shipping on everything. Don't miss out on Black Friday and July savings at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Are you tired of high cable TV rates? Sign up for Dish today and get a $500 bonus offer while supplies last. Plus, lock in your price for 2 years guaranteed. Call All American Dish, your Dish authorized retailer now.
800-296-1251. 800-296-1251. That's 800-296-1251. Offers require credit qualification, 24-month commitment, early termination fee, and e-auto pay. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
A new report shows inflation is cooling faster than expected. Details from Mark Mayfield.
The Consumer Price Index report, a key inflation gauge, came in lower for June than most analysts had expected. Thursday's number from the Bureau of Labor Statistics show the CPI declined 0.1% over the previous month and increased just 3% year over year. It showed gas prices dropping, but rent prices increasing. The results could be seen as welcome news for Federal Reserve officials looking for further evidence they're making progress in getting rapid inflation under control.
Former President Donald Trump is scheduled to be at one of the biggest cryptocurrency conferences of the year. More from Ira Spitzer.
The news that Donald Trump will headline the Bitcoin event in Nashville on July 27th is the latest sign of strengthening ties between the former president and the crypto industry. Trump has been critical of the Biden administration's attempts to regulate crypto. Bitcoin 2024 will take place from July 25th through the 27th in Nashville.
Organizers say that Trump announced his support for the American Bitcoin industry in May and is advocating for financial freedom. Other names on the list include Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Edward Snowden, Russell Brand, along with Tennessee Republican Senator Bill Hagerty and Marsha Blackburn. Scammers are working overtime across the nation, and law enforcement is hoping to prevent more victims. Lucinda Kay with more.
Tip number 1, do not engage. Don't reply, don't respond, don't give strangers your private info, gift cards, or your money.
They're taking away their stability, their ability to pay rent, to pay their mortgage, to put food on the table.
San Diego's District Attorney Summer Stephan and several other experts are hosting anti-scam workshops. Stephan tells NBC7 recent scams pop up on your computer saying you've been hacked and money taken from your bank account.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The city of Harrisburg took the first step toward designating the Harrisburg Armory, which is the current home of the Harrisburg Community Center, as a local landmark. The Harrisburg Herald says the building was one of 8 armories built by the Works Progress Administration in the early 1940s and was the home of Company D of the 192nd Tank Battalion, the Harrisburg Tankers. Because the city owns the they needed to grant permission before the process could move forward, which they did at the most recent city commission meeting. A man staying with someone in Boyle County killed that person's dog and then tried to hide it in his truck. The incident happened Tuesday when deputies were called to Needmore Road in Boyle County in reference to a missing beagle. Deputies responded and found shell casings in the backyard and kennel, blood on the outside of the doghouse, and the porch of the home. The investigation led them to Kenneth Wingard, who had been staying at that home. When deputies made contact with him, they say Wingard admitted to shooting the dog when he was drunk, then hid the carcass in the floorboard of his truck, locked it, and left the area. Deputies recovered the deceased beagle and returned it to its owner. Meanwhile, Wingard is charged with first-degree wanton endangerment, tampering with physical evidence, and the torture of a dog or a cat with serious physical injury or death. He was lodged in the Boyle County Jail. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
This is how we doing it with this Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. In 2024, they are making deals real. With their educated personal staff, they make shopping fun and buying easy.
Do you want a newer vehicle? Want a truck for under $25,000? Need your vehicle service? Needing a place that's going to treat you right? Well, Withers is the way. Check them out, Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
This is one place I will not pass on deals with wheels for the 2024.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs, from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 92. Isolated showers and thunderstorms before 11 tonight, mostly clear, low of 70. Sunny tomorrow, high of 93. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 69. Sunny and hot on Sunday, high of 96. Sunny and hot Monday, high of 97. Chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 for Tuesday. Sunny and hot, high of 97. Showers and thunderstorms likely on Wednesday. Mostly sunny, high of 92. Chance of showers and thunderstorms Thursday. Partly sunny. We're out of the 90s down to 87 degrees. Right now under sunny skies, we have 76 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:08. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 12th day of July. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number to use if you want to register somebody to win the DQ ice cream cake. We're giving it away before 10 o'clock this morning. Last-minute registrants are welcome. If If you had a birthday or anniversary between the 6th and 12th or know someone, all I need is a name and a phone number, like Patty Rollins, Jasmine Roberts, Carson Logue, Fran Decker, Tony Peevler, Ian Selby, and Riley Seagraves, all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Birthdays. We do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today, Bo Hargis, Chad Boyd, Marvin Turpin, Ethan Lamb, Jamie Fleming, Gerald Denny, Dusty Wesley, Caitlin Riggs, Joy Ballard, Aaron Fonz, Ian Selby, Carol Lear on tomorrow, Wendy Mayfield, Marlon Sparks, Christy Warren, and Janelle McClure, Nikita Rigsby, Tim Gray, Caitlin Riggs, that's a different one, Christina Hill, and Darlene Coulter. Sunday, Paul Ragusa, Bradley Caldwell, John Hamby, or make him a Hambell, John Welsh, Stephen Marshall, Tyler Stewart, and Caitlin Logue.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping by. Martina, to sing happy birthday to our birthdayers. Now, kids, today is Different Colored Eyes Day, Etch-a-Sketch Day, National Eat Your Jell-O Day, National French Fry Day, National Pecan Pie Day, New Conversations Day. Celebrate those accordingly. I did it again. Power Hour number 4. I said that word, celebrate. And we are celebrating, for those just getting up at this hour, the start of the weekend officially, because we do this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We always look forward to that. Here's your life hack. Quick do-it-yourself ice pack. Soak a sponge, put it in a zip-sealed plastic bag, and freeze it overnight. The bag will keep any water from getting out. The sponge will reabsorb it so you can refreeze it again and again. Got some positive thoughts for you. Everything you can imagine is real. There's just some magic in truth and honesty and openness. And in your moments of decision, that your destiny is shaped. Good stuff there. And we got more good stuff coming your way. Betty Smothers will be in for Larry the Legend Sanders after the 9:30 news and weather forecast. Let's see, and don't forget, let's see what else we got coming up. Not tomorrow, but next Saturday, which will be the 20th, the 197th Family Wealth Group, Mercer County Fair and Horse Show takes center court. All right, what's going on with stuff. All right, that just leaves me, kids, to tell you to sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air on this Friday, July 12th.
The following program contains material not suitable for children.
I'm sorry.
Adults.
What?
Or childish adults.
Oh.
Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. It's Friday. All righty. It's Friday. All righty. Woo! This is my day. All righty. 'Cause it's Friday. All righty. I love Friday. All righty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. I go to work. I ain't lazy. But sometimes it drives me crazy. Woo! So much work that I find. I start to lose my mind. But when Friday comes along, I'm so glad to be alive. 'Cause I know later tonight I'm gonna party overtime. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. Another week, I made it through. Now I know just what to do. I'm gonna scream when I get home. Woo! Call my friends up on the phone. We're gonna have a ball, so much fun it's out of sight. So you better not expect us home till late on Sunday night. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday.
Let me kiss it.
Thank God it's Friday.
It is definitely Friday.
Ooh, I feel it!
I feel like eating meatloaf, not pancakes. Okay, feels like my hair is growing. We're not getting any younger.
You know, there was a time when I did think I was getting younger, but it turns out that that was my medication.
Ma'am, are you taking any medication?
The grown-up in me likes the prospect of fun.
Oh God, should we ask somebody for help?
It's party time.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little
What if I find myself stranded in a snow cave with a stern but comely lady geologist, both of us knowing that our only chance for survival is the heat from our naked bodies?
May I use your restroom? I took a laxative and a stool hardener. Oh, and they're fighting it out in there.
Look, this is my reputation we're talking about here.
My time machine has been activated. Time machine?
Yay!
Friday is my happy day, always feeling snappy day. Monday is a crappy day. When Monday comes, I'm feeling bummed, 'cause the weekend is through. Friday is on, soon we'll be free.
I love Friday.
And happy hour, you will find me.
I love Friday.
At 5 o'clock, it's quitting time. At 5 o'clock, I'll scream 'cause I love Fridays.
I'll put one hand in the air, I'm closing my eyes. My whole heart's beating for the very first time. That boy here in town says, darling, just drive. I swear the gates of heaven just opened up wide. And Lord, I'm glad you didn't pay me no attention when I sent up a prayer of a child's premonition. 'Cause I've had time to bloom, planting them roses instead. I'm changing my tune from when I said, if I die young, bury me inside, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song. The sharp knife of a short life. Now I know there's no such thing as enough time. I'm looking more like my mother, I love her to the bone. I know it's gonna kill me on the day she goes home. I'll pour some holy water on the daughter of my own. I'll pass my name down for it's on a headstone. It was so dramatic, beautiful but tragic, throwing my emotions in a poem about a casket. But I've had time to bloom, planting them roses instead, and I'm changing my tune from when I said, if I die young, bury me inside, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song. The sharp knife of a short life. Now I know there's no such thing as enough time. And I'm so glad I'm here now, instead of somewhere underground. I think I'll always want to stay. I guess it's too late anyway. To die young, bury me inside, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song. The sharp knife of a short life. Now I know there's no such thing as enough time. So put on your best, boys, and I'll wear my pearls.
Oh, it's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. Working makes me a tired man. That's why I'm a Friday fan. 'Cause the work week's almost done. On Saturday, be sleeping all I can. Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it.
Country and more. WHBN.
You lifted me up, never let me down. Endless smile whenever you're around. When I've got a feeling it'll work out right. Can't stop thinking about you every day and night. Ooh, I got a love, I got somebody's love, got a hold on me. Yeah, I got a love, I got somebody's love, got a hold on me. Well, I've been in love and I've lost. I can count the tears, but I can't count the cost. Well, I've been down, I've been used. Now I know that I just can't lose. Ooh, I got a love, I got somebody's love, got a hold on me. Ooh, I got a love, I got somebody's love, got a hold on me. Yeah, I got a love, I got somebody's love, got a hold on me. Ooh, I got a love, I got somebody's love, got a hold on me. I got a love, I got somebody's love, got a hold on me. Ooh, I got a love, I got somebody's love, got a hold on me. I got a love, I got somebody's love, got a hold on me. I got a love, I got somebody's love, got a hold on me. Ooh, I got a love, I got somebody's love, got a hold on me. I got a love, I got somebody's love, got a hold on me.
Christy McVie. Got a hold on me. Christy McVie was with Fleetwood Mac. She was born on this date in 1943. She expired in 2022. Before that, we heard from Katy Perry, If I Die Young, Part 2. And I played that because, guess what? Kimberly Perry's 41 today. It is 9:23 and a half. We'll be back with more right after these on WHBN, AM and FM.
DQ presents Picture This. Picture the DQ freezer, home to all the Blizzard flavors of the past. Picture it opening to bring back the salted caramel truffle blizzard for a limited time. Picture that salted caramel truffle blizzard in your hands. It's all yours. No, really, it's all yours. This treat is too good to share. Everyone will have to get one for themselves. Hurry in to get this flavor before the DQ freezer closes. DQ Happy tastes good.
Hey folks, Chrysler Cowboy here. When I started my journey in the automotive industry, I learned 3 valuable lessons. 1, have a good product. 2, treat people with respect. And 3, make sure it's a fair deal for everybody. I'm proud to call Anderson County my home, and at Chrysler Lawrenceburg, we want to give you that down-home experience. We offer certified pre-owned vehicles that come with a lifetime engine warranty, free tire rotation with every oil change, and customer service that rivals the best anywhere around. Chrysler Cowboy. If you can't remember that, just look for the hat. It's where you need to be, folks. Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
Okay, friends, so you want to visit an amusement park this summer, but you really don't want to drive across the state, spend a fortune on gas and a hotel stay just to wait in long ride lines. Beach Bend Park and Splash Lagoon Water Park has you covered. Tons of rides and the best water park around. Splash Lagoon, featuring a wave pool, lazy river, and a water playground. So don't waste your time and money on a long trip to another park when you can have it all for less.
Hi, I'm Adam Hopkins, security officer at Farmers National Bank, and a current scam is telling people to send cash money through a crypto ATM. No bank will ever tell you to transmit money through a crypto ATM, ever. If in doubt, contact us or local authorities.
Hey everybody, this is Eddie Montgomery from Montgomery Gentry. Harrisburg, you have something to be proud of. WHBN. And the lucky man on the air right now is Radio Rick on WHBN, The Rooster. Hey, I'm gone. Radio Rick, I hope you paid me a lot of money to say this. Who's your daddy?
April gave us springtime and a promise of the flowers and a feeling that we both shared, a love that we called ours. We knew no time for sadness. That's a road we each had crossed, and we were living a time meant for us. And even when it would rain, we'd laugh it off. And I've got pieces of April, I keep them in a memory bouquet. Yes, I've got pieces of April, and it's a morning in May. We stood on the crest of summer beneath an oak of blossomed green, and feeling as I did in April, and not really knowing just what it means, but it must be then that stands beside me now to make me feel this way. And just as I did in April, and here it is a morning in May, and I've got pieces of April, I keep them in a memory bouquet. Yes, I've got pieces of April, and it's a morning in May. It's just a morning in May. It's just a morning. It's just a morning. Just a morning. Morning in May. Morning in May.
Pieces of April, Dave Loggins, as we lost Dave Loggins Wednesday at age 76. Now, he wrote songs just like that for Three Dog Night, Pieces of April. He wrote for Ray Charles, Smokey Robinson, Joan Baez, Don Williams, Johnny Cash, Toby Keith, Gary Morris, Winona Judd, Alabama, Lee Greenwood, Reba McEntire, Tanya Tucker, Restless Heart, Kenny Rogers, and Willie Nelson. Man, you talk about a who's who list right there. That is some big, heavy artists. And Dave Loggins, singer, songwriter, will be missed. It's 9:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Kentucky State Police are asking for the public's help identifying a woman who stole packages from a house in Henderson. The KSP says the female suspect stole packages delivered to a residence in the 2700 block of Sunset Lane. The theft happened around 5:30 Saturday. The KSP has posted a photo of the porch pirate who has tattoos on her arms and chest. She took off after the thefts in a small gray or silver car. A golden alert has been issued for a woman missing from Berea. The Madison County Sheriff's Office says Sherry Fugate was last seen around 1:30 Wednesday afternoon. She reportedly visits St. Joseph's Hospital in Berea in the early hours of the morning. Fugate does suffer from a mental condition and needs medication she is currently without. She may be hitchhiking to Rome, Georgia. Fugate is 67 years old, 5 feet tall, and 180 pounds with gray-brown hair and blue eyes. She was last seen wearing a black skirt, red T-shirt, and white tennis shoes with pink soles. A toddler in Logan County has died after being found unresponsive in a small body of water. The 2-year-old wandered away from a home near Pleasant Drive on Wednesday morning. That prompted a search by Logan County Search and Rescue and community members who found the child in the water. The toddler was stabilized at Med Center Health in Russellville, then airlifted in critical condition to Vanderbilt Children's Hospital, where they died Wednesday night. A customer at the Dollar General store in Falmouth may have saved his fellow customers some money and a major headache. The store owner, Dixie Owens, says a man put a card in the card reader to pay for his order when the top of the keypad fell off. When she explained it was broken, the customer pointed out a skimmer. No customer information was compromised. Wyatt's Supermarket down the road also discovered a skimmer at one of their checkout lanes, and they have posted photos of 2 men suspected of planting them. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Life can be full of risks. One thing you shouldn't take a risk with ever is your family's health insurance. If you're self-employed or you now need affordable health insurance, you need to make this free call right now and see how the Health Insurance Helpline can help you get it. We specialize in helping the self-employed and people just like you that need affordable health insurance to get it. We have short and long-term health insurance plans, and some even cover dental, vision, and prescription drugs. Don't take a risk with your family's health insurance. It's not worth it. If you're self-employed or now need affordable health insurance, call right now and learn for free how to get it. Listen, affordable health insurance plans for everyone just like you are a free phone call away. So give us a shout right now.
800-659-7540. 800-659-7540. 800-659-7540. That's 800-659-7540.
WHBN Weather Forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 92. Isolated showers and thunderstorms tonight before 11. Mostly clear with a low of 70. Sunny on Saturday, a high of 93. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 69. Sunny and hot on Sunday, high of 96. Sunny and hot starting our work week off on Monday, high of 97. Right now we have sunny skies, 77 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:33.5. Good Friday morning. It's July 12th. Radio Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, and seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. We don't have Larry the Legend Sanders. We got Betty the Legend Smothers. Does that sound all right?
It sounds all right to me.
So you're pinch hitting for Larry for about 3 weeks, possibly?
Yes.
He's going to have some R&R.
Yes,
Take some time
much
off.
needed, I would say.
Yeah. He's been going quite a bit at both ends of the gamut, so I guess he deserves a little time off.
Yeah, he sure does. He works hard.
Yeah. Speaking of working hard, I believe our guest has been working hard. His name is Chris Smith. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning. Good morning.
Well, hey, give us the Chris Smith story. Will you, who you are and what you do and what you've done, and then we'll go into what's going to be happening coming up soon.
Okay, well, my name is Christopher Smith. Everybody calls me Christopher Todd. I am originally from Lexington, Kentucky. I moved down here to Lebanon, Kentucky about 7 years ago and opened a barbershop and a beauty supply store. And since then, I just been working and doing a couple things in the community.
Oh, so you cut up a lot, huh?
Yeah, I cut up a lot.
You haven't heard that before, have you?
Yeah, Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, there you go. So, have you always had interest in cutting hair and that type of vocation, or?
Well, yeah. Well, no. I'm just a businessman, and I saw it was a great opportunity down in this area. You know, Lebanon has a lot of new development coming, so so I just felt like it was a great opportunity. And since I've been down here, I have met some phenomenal people, and that's why they call it the heart of Lebanon.
The heart
of Lebanon.
Yeah. We got
Okay,
Betty's
Chris.
got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you been in this area? I'm just curious.
I've been here for about 7 years now.
Well, then you know all about it.
I know all of yes, ma'am. I know all about it.
Okay. Do you enjoy Lebanon? I mean, Lebanon and Lexington is a whole lot different than that.
Lebanon and Lexington is totally different. I enjoy the country. My grandfather and my mother is originally from here. And we used to come down all the time as children. And with me being a city kid, I used to love coming down, seeing my grandparents, but I was always anxious to get back to the city. But I guess the older you get, the more, I guess the word is wise you get. And the country is a very good life, very peaceful. The people is very nice, very loving, very hospitable, you know, versus the city is kind of fast-paced.
Okay. Well, you nailed it. I mean, you know, Lexington, I dread going to Lexington whenever I got to because it does not matter whether it's in the morning, in the afternoon, or not. You're going to run into
traffic.
you said
the
it.
traffic. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And also you got to realize Lexington is the heart of the bluegrass. That's UK all day, so they have a lot of big development going on too.
Yeah, they do, and I'm a big UK fan, so.
Absolutely.
Well,
you know,
I don't want anybody to hate me now.
here we go.
Here we go. I love basketball, but I have become a humongous fan of Kentucky football.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I love Kentucky football, too. I'm a huge basketball fan. And if I must say, don't nobody kill me, I miss Rick Pitino. I miss Rick Pitino. I miss him to death. You know, Rick. We haven't ever had a coach that that came to Kentucky and went to rivalry schools and won championships.
Oh,
so
okay.
I miss him.
And what a unique personality Rick Pitino was and is still.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I want to ask you one question, and then we'll get into why you're here. What do you think about Pope as a coach?
I think Pope is going to be a great coach. Anytime that you come from the UK alumni, there's just something about what's being produced in you. So I think he's going to be a great coach.
I agree. I'm really happy with him in the way that he's built the team, and I pay attention because I'm UK all the way. I bleed blue.
Yeah, I do too. I bleed blue too. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, let's get to the topic of why we've got you here. Okay,
yes,
so you can explain about the first Cornbread Heritage Festival that's going to be held in Lebanon on August the 16th and 17th.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you give us some information so people will be aware of this and they'll want to attend?
Yes, ma'am. The Cornbread Heritage Festival is just a festival that was put together by a bunch of married couples. We really believe in the power of marriage, the power of unity. We've come together and just tried to make another event to where everybody feels inclusive. I think that we have so many events as far as festivals and stuff, and it's not well rounded. We have a very huge Hispanic and Black community in Lebanon, Kentucky, and we just wanted to kind of make sure everybody feels inclusive. So at this festival, we have Hispanic bands, we have country, we have rock, we have a little R&B. We have something for everybody, so that way love, they can feel like, well, this is for me too. So this is what the diversity leaders are about, and this is why God had kind of downloaded the concept of the Cornbread Heritage Festival into our lap.
It reminds me of kind of the Juneteenth celebration that we just had recently too. Is that something, Chris, that may be in the works for next year? Something putting together to celebrate that as well?
Yes. There's been a lot of talk about that. Yes, sir, there's been a lot of talk about that, and I think that's in the works down here in Lebanon, Kentucky.
Well, I think it's good again to celebrate everybody, and then the big to pull together and be as one. And we don't need we got enough division as it is. We don't need any more.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and that actually brings me to our slogan. Our slogan is where food brings family together, where music brings friends together, but cornbread brings us all together. And if we can just, if we just look at that, everybody has had. If you are American, you was brought up eating cornbread.
Well, most of us were. I don't know if the rest of America was, but I know that I have been.
Everybody, and if I can say it, I'm gonna say it. My mama makes the best cornbread. Can't nobody fix cornbread better than my mom, and I'm sure everybody has.
Have you ever ate it with chitlins in it?
Chitlins?
Uh-huh.
No, ma'am. I never ate it with chitlins.
Well, I'm one step ahead of you.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. My mother, now she's a country girl. She makes it with milk. And when I tell you that cornbread is, and she makes beans with it. Oh, my Lord Jesus. So, and then, of course, she got the recipe from my grandmother.
Right.
So, everybody has the experience of being brought up under somebody in their family making cornbread, and that's what brings it together. Food brings family together. Music
well, I
brings
might be
friends
wrong
together.
on the chitlins deal, but I think that she put cracklins in it. That's what she called it. All I know is it looked like fatback that had been fried.
It looked like fatback in the cornbread.
And the cornbread. So you know how country I am.
That sounds good.
Well, are you going to have people there making cornbread since it's a cornbread festival? Or are you going to have any everybody comes and tries to outdo everybody else in their cornbread deal?
Well, we have vendors. We're looking for over 100 vendors.
Wow.
And most of our vendors already has even suggested. My wife said, baby, you want to get every vendor make cornbread. I said, well, not this year. But it just so happens every vendor that we have is already, any food vendors we have, they talking about, can we make cornbread? I'm like, yes. But we have a double whammy. We doing a cornbread and corn cook-off. And that will be Saturday at 2 o'clock at the Pavilion on Martin Luther King.
Okay.
And if anybody needs, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. So what date is that? The 17th or the 16th?
That is the 17th
of August.
Yes, ma'am, of August. If anybody wants to participate in that, I'll contact Jacqueline at the Kentucky Cornbread at gmail.com. And then Judy Kentucky Cornbread at gmail.com.
Well, that's wonderful. At least anybody that wants to do that, because I'm going to tell you, have you ever had hot water cornbread?
Someone's brought a whole repertoire of food here.
Love hot water cornbread.
Well, see, some people don't know what that is, but I do.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is, but I know.
Is.
So that ought to tell you, young'un, I'm a country.
Betty, you have to cook him some hot water cornbread.
Well, I tell you what, my grandmother was really she. Here's the deal: she had a wood stove in her kitchen, which I had to go get kindling for, and then she had an electric stove. She made biscuits. This was the repertoire she had. She made homemade biscuits every morning. She had cornbread. Sometimes she'd, fix a big thing of cornbread, in a black iron skillet, because that's how you got to do it. And then sometimes she'd make hot water cornbread in the skillet.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Go ahead.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, well, sometimes you can throw a little syrup on them hot water cornbreads, and they pretty good that way, too. It's almost like a pancake.
They pretty good that way. Yes, ma'am. That's almost like hotcakes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Hey, Chris, we got to take a break right here. Can you hang on?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. We've got Chris Smith. He's going to have the Chris Smith Cornbread Heritage Festival. I think we should name it after you, since you seem to be running with it. How about that?
No, you can't name it after me.
Come on, you got to take ownership. Come on, Chris. I'm trying to help you here now. All right, well, hang on. We'll be right back with Chris Smith and Betty Smothers right here on WHBN AM and FM. It is 9:46.
I'm tired of working on my old worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and three-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
Now open, it's the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg on North College, featuring wall-to-wall savings on carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, and stone. The pros at Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet will take the time to show you how to care for and how to maintain your new flooring that'll make it last for years to come. Discover all the benefits you'll receive by shopping at the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, Saturday 10 to 2. The new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, 540 North College Street, next to Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you with savings.
Pioneer Playhouse is celebrating 75 years in the Bluegrass. We are Kentucky's oldest outdoor theater, and we're right here in Danville. Don't miss our 75th anniversary season Under the Stars. Come on out nightly, Tuesdays through Saturdays through August 12th. Dinner is served at 7:30 p.m. and the show begins at 8:30 p.m. That Bookwoman, world premiere, a Kentucky Voices original based on the book by Heather Henson, running July 2nd through July 20th. Cal is not the reading kind, but That Bookwoman keeps riding straight up the mountain, rain or shine. Saddlebags full of books. Is she just plain foolish or braver than Cal ever thought? A brand new heartwarming play that celebrates a beloved piece of Kentucky history, the Packhorse Librarians of Eastern Kentucky. Perfect for the whole family. Reservations must be made online or by calling the box office. Go to pioneerplayhouse.com or call 859-236-2747 for tickets. When the sun goes down, the stars come out at Pioneer Playhouse.
Hello, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar with Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. Let me tell you about our affordable eyewear pricing. If you just need distance or near only glasses, we offer a frame, thinner lens, and non-glare coating for $119. We offer a frame, Zeiss Progressive No-Line Bifocal, and thinner lens with non-glare coating for $249. We want you to feel comfortable coming to our office to buy glasses. To schedule an eye exam with me, Dr. Matthew Duggar in Harrodsburg, call 859-605-2214.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
It is 9:49 and a half. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. My guests are Betty Smothers, pinch hitting for Larry the Legend Sanders, and Chris Smith with the first Chris Smith Cornbread Heritage Festival. I just like the sounds of that, Chris.
I know you do, but we don't want to confuse people. It is the Cornbread Heritage Festival, Lebanon, Kentucky.
Okay, how about starring Chris Smith? We got to get your name in there somewhere.
We got to give you credit, Chris. I mean, you know, you're kind of
so much. I really appreciate it. Y'all are great people.
Well, thank you.
All right, Chris, I want to back up a minute. Now, you're talking about cornbread, and you talk about beans. And what kind of beans are you talking about?
Brown beans.
Not like pinto beans, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
What
pinto
kind of
beans.
What kind of beans were you talking about, Rick? I mean,
when I think of brown beans, I think of like Campbell's pork and beans.
No, we're talking about those pintos.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about: pinto beans, cornbread, and fried taters, ain't we?
That's it, fried taters.
One out of three is good. I like that. I like fried taters. I tell you honestly, I'm not a big fan of pinto beans. I'm not a big fan of cornbread, only because the cornbread I've had is dry.
You ain't ate none of mine.
No, I haven't. But
Daddy, you have to cook up some cornbread.
I will. I got my black cast iron skillet, and it belonged to my mama. She burned it out. You know how that works. You got to take care of your cast iron. Yeah.
You got to take care of it. You got to oil it. You got to keep it. You got to keep it oiled. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I know all the tricks. My grandma made sure that I knew how to do that, and my mama. So, but let me tell you something, Chris. This just, I was born here in Danville, Kentucky, but my mama was born in Tennessee. So I tell everybody that I'm a Kentucky hillbilly and a Tennessee ridge runner. And what that means is you got to be fast and you got to be pretty. Now, I don't know which one goes first, but that's just what I'm saying.
Right. I understand. That's it.
But, Chris, I grew up, to be honest with you, on rolls and bread of that type. We really never, my parents never really made cornbread, so I never really got into it or experienced it because I've just got hooked on the rolls and garlic bread and that type of.
Yes. That's good too. That's good. We're gonna have to get you down to the cornbread cook-off so that way you can taste some cornbread.
What?
Our cornbread cooks out. Listen, it starts at 2:30 p.m. Officially judging begins at 2:30 p.m. At 3 p.m., the taste testing starts at the Pavilion downtown. You got to come down and taste some good cornbread.
Well, let's go back over the information on when this is, where it is, and where it's going to be located. And I'm going to let you tell it, okay?
Okay. The cornbread cook-off will be at the Saturday, August the 17th, downtown Pavilion. It starts at 2:30 p.m. Official judging begins. Then at 3 p.m., taste testing opens to the public, and we even have fan favorites where you can go around and you can buy tickets. You can buy these tickets, and whoever's in the contest, if you like them the most, you could give them tickets, and those will be our fan favorites. So we have several. We got three ways you can win. We got first prize, second prize, third prize, and then we have fan favorites. So we have a whole planned out event, and who you will contact to enter the event will be Jacqueline at KentuckyCornbread.com or Judy at KentuckyCornbread.com.
Okay. Now, Chris, you said this was August the 16th and the 17th. So what time will it start? I mean, the full event's on the 16th. Is there a certain time?
Yes, ma'am. On the 16th, we start at 5:30 this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And we are at 5:30 to 12 that night. And then yes, ma'am. And then on Saturday, we will start at 12:30 to 1 in the morning.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
You must have a lot of entertainment and a lot of vendors and all that coming. So
Yes, ma'am. We have a lot of entertainment and a lot of vendors.
well,
And
is there? Where can they go, Chris, to find out who your entertainment is and when they're going to be doing their thing?
You can go to the KentuckyCornbread.com. That's our official website. We haven't uploaded all of our entertainment yet because, again, we have 2 full days.
Right.
We have a day and a half, so we still in kind of some works on that. But we have a lot of entertainment, and it's very diverse. Like I said, it's very diverse. So that's the big thing to make it very even across the board.
All right. Well, I appreciate that because
yes, ma'am.
Lebanon's a pretty good town. So, and
yes, ma'am.
I'm glad to hear that you all are doing this. And
thank you.
The .com deal is what everybody was, that way they can go and eventually look at it and they can, see what suits them more. But basically, they just need to come on the August 16th and the 17th. Am I not correct?
Yes, ma'am. August 16th and 17th. And if anybody would like to donate, you could.
You want me to donate cornbread? I can donate to my cornbread.
Yeah, you can donate cornbread. Yeah, you definitely donate cornbread. I don't know.
Hey, he don't know how to make cornbread. You know that.
Make cornbread. We may be a failure right there. But they can contact Melissa Smith at KentuckyCornbread.com, and if they want to give a generous donation or whatever, or even if they want to be a vendor, we're looking for, like I said, 100 vendors you can contact. You can go on to the KentuckyCornbread.com and go under our website, and it will give you all the information.
Chris, I like this fan favorite idea because we used to do this in Harrodsburg. We had a beef festival, and they had 3 rounds. There would be brisket, there would be hamburger, and there'd be steak. And you would go around, you buy like a bracelet, and you would get tickets. And they all had boxes, all the vendors, all the people that cooked the food, and you would put tickets in the box of your favorites. You would go around and sample all of them, and you would give them, and there was a prize for the one that got the most votes.
Wow.
That's an idea, Chris.
that's pretty much what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm not heading there, so I don't want to give the wrong information. I do know that first prize is $200, second prize is $100, third prize is $50, and then we have fan favorites is a $25. So I had to bring in the ladies to handle the cornbread and corn cook-off. And it's not just cornbread; it's also street corn.
Oh yeah.
That's what makes it. If you look at it, cornbread. So we're doing corn cook-off, and then we having a cornbread cook-off. So it's both of those to kind of make up the whole recipe of cornbread.
Okay, all right.
So if I come down there and cook cornbread, you're going to give me $200. Is that what Chris said? I could have sworn that's what you said, Chris.
You got to watch him.
Look, that's first prize. I don't know.
I'll take it. Hey, that's fine. I'll take it. I'm not proud.
Well, Chris, we've got something that. Are you ready for the birthdays, or do you want some more information?
We're just a smidge early.
Oh, okay.
I got a job for you to do in a minute, Chris. So, but again, tell everybody maybe just tuning in right now what's going to be happening and when and where.
Well, we having the cornbread, our first annual Cornbread Heritage Festival, and that is August the 16th and 17th in Lebanon, Kentucky, and that will be on Martin Luther King Boulevard. And again, our motto is where food brings families together, music brings friends together, but cornbread brings us all together.
I agree.
All right, very good. All right, well, Chris, maybe we can have you back on again to talk about this as we get closer to just kind of remind people, because we all get so busy we forget stuff. I got a job for you to do. I've got 7 people registered to win a DQ ice cream cake. Patty Rollins, Jasmine Roberts, Carson Logue, Fran Decker, Tony Peevler, Ian Selby, and Riley Seagraves. Would you pick a number for me, your favorite number between 1 and 7? 7. You want number 7?
Number 7.
Number 7. Patty Rollins. Patty Rollins has won the DQ ice cream cake, courtesy of Dairy Queen, and courtesy of Chris Smith's lips. So very good. So thank you very much. Hey, Chris, we got to run, but we'll try to catch up with you again before the Cornbread Festival Heritage begins with Chris Smith starring in that.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Y'all have a
Chris.
wonderful day.
You too. All right, bye-bye. Thank you, Betty. Appreciate it. I see my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless the troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless those hurting and suffering. God bless Israel and Ukraine. May the most you want be the least you get. This is Radio Rick. I'll be back with you again on Monday morning at 6. Hope you can join me then. Ashley Blake's in the air chair coming up next. The Wild Man, Jason Wilder's in tomorrow and Sunday.
This is WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, broadcasting on AM 1420 and now FM 99.5. Now, the news.
It's 10 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. President Biden says he wants voters to see more of him during a rare solo press event. The president was asked about calls from Democrats to drop his re-election bid over concerns about his mental fitness.
I'm determined on running, but I think it's important that I allay fears by let them see me out there.
The president added he's going to try to make the case for his candidacy. Former President Obama and Nancy Pelosi have held private meetings about the future of President Biden's 2024 campaign. More from Mark Mayfield.
CNN reports both Obama and the ex-House Speaker have expressed worries about Biden's mental fitness.